One of them.
Did.
Let's go.
Wait, no, I haven't. Well, no, it's because the board doesn't go up when you're doing this.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm.
Let's
Um,
players KO. Show me how KO works, Cody. Show me how he works.
this epic clutch.
Cody, can you show me how KO works? What are you doing?
I'll call Warrener.
Wait, what? You can start courses. What the hell?
Yeah. Or I could play my really epic aim labs trainer.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Because I said
There's
so.
really there's really good stuff on aim labs though. Aim labs is really good. Who agrees with me? Aim labs is really cool. Thank you.
Are
Uh,
you screen sharing Discord?
No,
yeah.
I'm screen sharing aim labs, but it's not responding.
Right.
Oh, what's happened? Oh,
Oh, let's go.
yay!
Rainbow Six Siege.
Appear offline.
What?
Oh, appearing offline on Steam.
Just so people don't know where you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because then
they can't track your IP.
my friends, I tell them I play D&D at 6, so I can play with Cormac sometimes before D&D.
Brilliant.
But then every night now, even if I want to carry on playing with them till 7 o'clock, I have to go at 6.
It's always good.
Mm-hmm. Very early access.
Right. I appear to only have Sam in my foundry. Does that
Hello.
mean it
Oh, sorry.
worked for people, or does that mean people are busy shooting people?
I'm not busy shooting people. I'm trying to load in. Taryn,
Shooting what?
right? Taryn
Shooting.
is the one that we're doing, right?
Hmm?
I have a gun, don't I?
I'm so good. Wait, what?
You do now have a gun, yes, which to be fair, I have still not
That's all he kept on
made
going
an
on about
actual
on
check
Monday
for.
last week.
1 second, let
What?
me
That's all he
switch.
went on about last Monday.
Yeah. I just kept on
Cool.
saying I have a gun.
Gunny.
Right, let me just
Have a
find.
gun. Should close this now.
Bunny!
It's on full screen, so it's taking long to. There's Fortnite training on aim labs.
What?
Fortnite.
Oh yeah, I made Trav
Fortnite.
rage quit Sam.
Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he made
So
Trevor.
I killed him too much on Valorant.
Let's go.
And then he got all sad, and then he left.
And then he was like, "I might play a different game, guys." But then you can't. He might just go into a different game without you telling him that you can.
He'll just keep on going like, oh guys,
A
I
different
want
game.
to play a different game. Can we play a different game? Can we stop playing this? And you just have to say as soon as you start saying, oh, can we play a different game? You just tell him, yeah, you can go and play a different game.
Indeed.
Sam,
Yes.
would the VR work on with my computer?
Yes. We've had this discussion multiple times.
Would it run very good?
It'll work fine. You won't get. It'll be relatively low end graphics because that graphics card isn't great. But yes, it'll
How much
work.
for a new graphics card?
Well, it depends what you want.
A good
Already
graphics card.
90.
You could get the same like graphics card that I've got at the minute for like probably about 200 quid, maybe a little
That's
more.
quite a lot of money. That's quite a lot of money.
Well, in terms of graphic cards, that's pretty low at the minute.
Great. Okay, that's amazing. D&D.
In
Has
fact, actually, to
D&D
be fair,
posted a
that
new
200
D&D?
quid might be a bit low balling. I don't know.
That's very much a low ball at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
Drawing, daring.
Oh, we meant to have a Charlie.
No, we don't have a Charlie tonight.
He messaged
Charlie
about half an hour ago,
can't
said, "Is Cody playing?" We said, "Yeah," and he said, "Oh, I can't be asked."
much.
Fair enough.
Gonna wait. So Sam,
Hello.
let's say I was to make my skeleton character, yeah.
Yeah.
How would that work?
Well, I don't understand what you mean.
Well, I mean, like, would it have any special things, or would it just be like a regular like race and then just like skeletified or whatever?
Well, you probably need to ask your GM because
Okay.
I mean, it would depend if they wanted to homebrew something or if they're just gonna say it works exactly as a normal race or what. Like, it's. I mean, you're talking about something that's not actual rules, so it really is like a GM question. I like your eyes, Jake. What's going on? I'm so confused.
I don't know. You said it's a GM question, and then everything went silent.
Oh no,
Jake.
no,
I was wondering if I was waiting for a question or if there was another discussion going.
Cormac
Jake, you
has an idea
Jake,
for
you
a
meant to
character which
stay
is just a
silent.
skeleton, and he's like, "How would it work?" It's like, well, that's something you have to ask the GM for whatever game you are playing in, because it's not really.
Jake, you're
for
meant
me
to be
decide.
silent then, and just be silent.
Well, I thought for a second that possibly my Discord had just died, and I had
You can just
I-
message me to make sure we weren't just ignoring Sam.
yeah, but then what if we were just ignoring you, Cody? Then it'd be out
Mm,
ruined, wouldn't it?
yeah.
I don't see a gun in my inventory.
I'm working on it.
Am I?
I'm
Oh,
working on it.
oh,
Right, Cody dies.
good. Let's go.
In my parents' house.
Is Mr.
Yeah, because
Shane
I put a
asleep at
gun
his
to your head.
keyboard? I haven't heard from him yet.
I've been here the whole time. I've just been waiting for a link.
It is. Oh, let me
I can.
grab it for you, 'cause it should
I've
be
got
the
it.
same link, but
I've got it.
Cormac's
The
on it.
last link I used is not working.
Ah, okay.
It didn't.
What was the last time you
It-
played before Jake
Yeah.
moved house?
That's the one that I that
believe
that
so,
let
yeah.
me let me get into it. Think I sent the right one.
Join day game.
Probably fine then.
Horizon back toward us moves slowly. I'm gonna homebrew a race tomorrow.
As you do.
I'm gonna homebrew a skeleton.
Okay, you now have a flintlock pistol in your inventory, Cormac.
Let's go! I don't.
I have no idea if it's going to work properly or not. That will be a problem
Mac,
for
no token
a
selected.
later date.
Can I target myself and then shoot myself?
Jake, just don't go into combat today.
What?
And you could test it after. You could test it after. Just don't go to combat today.
Yeah,
Jesus!
just don't do any kind of combat.
Oh yeah, how do I need to...
So, Cormac, on that,
So what were you
Yeah.
doing last in this campaign?
the important thing that you need to know, Cormac, is that first line of stuff is the information for the gun. So you get 2
Reload.
shots before you have to reload. It's got a range of
Oh!
60 feet or 180 feet long range. Does 1d10 piercing damage and has a misfire score of 1. So if you roll a 1 when you make an attack roll with it, it will break.
Or do you have to roll a 1 the first time?
I do
Sound
too, that'd be
okay.
hilarious.
The weapon can be fired a number of times.
Yeah, so you can fire it twice and then you need to spend an attack or an action to reload it.
Oh! Wait, so misfire.
What were we doing
Misfire
last in
is-
this campaign then?
So, you guys last time had made your way
I
to
bought
the
gun.
city of Alphaley
I bought
Okay.
a gun and a spell scroll.
to try and find Sean's parents, who you successfully found.
I bought a gun and a spell scroll.
Cormac, can you please stop talking over Jake? It's quite rude.
Sorry.
It's exciting. He's got a gun. I'll let him off.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys made your way to Alphaley to meet up with Sean's parents, who you did ran into. They'd complained of a rowdy kind of atmosphere around the lower residential district in Alphaley claimed that the city guard had withdrawn from the kind of area and seemed to be focusing on protecting the upper and the castle. They'd complained about nightmares they'd been having, which you guys made some notes of key themes that had been showing up in their nightmares of a child, and that they were going to try and keep an eye out for the next time what kind of place it looked like, though they didn't know off the top of their head. You then went shopping, which was jolly good fun for everyone. You got taken by Sean's mum to go shopping. She took you round to a couple of different shops, including a strange nonsense trinket shop, which seemed to have a few different items of interest to a number of you, though seemed to be a little bit rich in terms of price. Aaron then bought a gun from the local weaponsmiths, which was an imported Israel flintlock, which they now have and can use. They also bought a whole bunch of ammunition from it. And then you guys decided you were done shopping and went to the promised trip up to the Cathedral of the Silvered Sky, a beautiful cathedral space worshipping the six gods of the Silvered Sky, the kind of prominent and well-known pantheon that is worshipped in Raxima, or at least in Salia. Brannon took a bit of a low profile in the space after being eyed a couple of times by some people. Sean decided that Brannon's suspicious attitude about the place was nothing to worry about and mentioned him by name to a couple of people inside the cathedral. Brannon stalked some children and then failed to understand anything that the children were saying because he rolled a natural one on an insight check, if I believe I remembered that correctly.
Yes.
So really good. He's really good at sneaking up on children, not so good at understanding what the hell they're on about.
Call me every
and-
day.
Nice. And then you guys kind of turned around and left, heading back towards Sean's parents, where you'd been offered to stay the night, if so required. And that's, I believe, where we left off. So you're kind of making your way back through the city of Alphaley. If there's anything anyone wanted to do on the way, anywhere else they wanted to go in the city before heading back to Sean's parents' house, that is worth mentioning now.
No.
Side note, did I see any like symbols that I messaged you I was gonna look for, Jake?
I'm going to get you to make an investigation check for me. You are spending a lot of time on it, so I'll get you to do it at advantage.
Cool.
Nice. Nice. You, in looking around, and you've worked in the city, previously, and looking round for these symbols, and the things you might recognise. 1 second, because I want to just make sure I get the name right. You do spot one symbol you're after, of the type that you're looking for.
What type of shop is it?
It
like
is
okay.
it's like a tavern. It looks like some kind of tavern or hotel or something. It's in the upper district as you're walking back through there. Let me just find its name because I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, it is the Freezing Vampire Tavern.
Freezing Vampire Tavern.
That doesn't sound remotely scary.
Yes, sounds completely acceptable, but you do spot what you're looking for as you walk past the front of this, as you're being brought back by Sean's mum.
How late is it?
It's about 4.
Are we gonna have a drink or anything before we go back, or are we gonna just go straight back to Sean's mum's?
I don't know. What's the
Um,
I see this nice
hospitality
little pub.
like at your house,
I,
Sean?
s- I see this nice little pub
Quite
called
good.
the Freezing Vampire.
we can stop there.
Do I know anything about the freezing vampire, Jake?
I will get you to make a history check for me. Nice. It's not a place name that you recognise. You do remember there used to be a tavern here, called the Thankful Hatchet. Was a lot less upscale and fancy looking than what is currently sat in front of you. So you assume that some kind of new owners or new management have moved in.
It's gentrification.
Since yeah.
Yeah, we can take a look around if you want to. If you want to, Gilbert.
Fancy having a little drink.
Looks like a bit of a posh place for my tastes, but
Feel different inside.
I'm sure. Sean,
Yeah.
drink muscles.
Yeah.
Mrs. Muscles.
She seems less keen, but sure. She agrees to come in and sit in whilst you have a drink.
Cool.
Muscles. You can let
Um,
Gilbert buy a drink for your mum.
Sure.
Nice.
Oh, what does everyone want? I'll go and buy a drink in.
I'll just have whatever ale they've got.
And what about Erin, Sean, and Sean's mum?
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll have a drink.
I'll have a drink of water because I don't drink.
Yeah, and Sean's mum is not interested in a drink, but thanks you anyway.
I'll go to the bar. Do I have any like identification on me?
Uh,
Of the symbol that I would
yes.
like.
Would you like me to whisper to you what it is, or would you like me to just say?
Yeah. Whisper it to me.
What's going on?
Not.
So confused. Gilbert's looking for symbols, and he's got an FBI badge.
FBI badge. I will sleight of hand sherm that as I'm ordering the drinks in,
Make a
and
sleight hand check.
I will order the strongest drink for Old Scritch.
Oof.
So good at a second.
I'm gonna get everyone else to make a perception check for me.
Splendid.
Okay. Will I get a thing to ask me to do it, or do you want me to do it?
No, you'll have to do it.
Okay, wait, perception.
Yeah.
Why is my dice reset?
Don't cry. Sorry.
Yeah, Brannon and Erin.
Rogue Bros.
You rogue bros, you actually spot Shifty flash something at the bar. There's a glint of gold that he flashes when he's up at the bar. You don't fully catch what it is he's showing because he is being discreet about it, but you certainly catch he shows something that isn't a gold piece to the person behind the bar. But drinks are provided for you. You do not have to pay.
Cool.
Shifty. So they are provided
So-
free of charge.
We just see Shifty Gilbert flash something at the bar and then get free drinks. Yeah.
He goes up, seems to start a conversation with the bartender, flashes something from inside his pocket, pulls something out of his pocket, flashes it to the bar and puts it
What
back.
pocket?
Right hand pocket on his jacket, and then gets handed 5 ales and does not exchange coin.
Could I sit on the right hand side of him?
Sure, yeah. You guys all sit around a table. Aaron, you are on the right hand side of Shifty, so
Before I do go back, I'm gonna possibly speak to the barman first.
yeah, absolutely fine.
Okay.
What was the weird stuff that was going on that we were told about? Because I obviously wasn't here. You
So
said earlier
the,
about the nightmares and about the
so
the guards not looking after the
Sean's
lower residents.
parents had complained about a persisting nightmare that they had been having the last couple of days, of it was of a child being, did I say kidnapped? I feel like I said a child being kidnapped was what it was, and it's been a week since then. And
No.
what did I say it was?
There was just some kind of presence stood over the infant.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it's some kind of creature, kind of above this child in a cot.
Hee hee.
And that was, yeah, just they'd had it a few times in a row, a few days in a row, and hadn't been sleeping because of it.
I'm gonna mention this to the barman and to see if he has any ideas about it and about why the guards are no longer have withdrawn from the lower residents.
Yeah, and he is perfectly willing to discuss this with you. He mentions to you that the word on the street, and what's been kind of feeding into to him and those that you know is that the Takoa, the leader of the city and of the island, has had a nasty deal with some kind of entity, that's come back to haunt him, in recent weeks, and has pulled a lot of the guard into the upper district and into the castle to protect the wealthy and to protect himself.
Has he got any kids?
Has he?
Got any kids?
Yes, he does. It is a well-known and celebrated fact that about 10 months ago, the Takoa finally, his wife gave birth to a baby boy, an heir that he had long since been looking for, and had not provided yet.
I'm guessing the something to do with the old baby could be getting a demon watching over him. Or it could be a demon himself. Maybe. I'm gonna ask if he's got any anything he needs help or jobs doing. I can.
He says there's nothing at the moment, but to stay nearby, because someone like you will be much appreciated should something come to pass with this child and with this situation. But they don't have any work currently other than to look into what's been going on.
Okay. I'll now go back to the table and just relay that to the group.
Gilbert, how much did we owe you for the drinks?
Oh, it's alright. A friend of the establishment.
Very kind.
Did I insight check that? Oh,
Absolutely.
why
can make
why was there like a massive blue flash on the screen as well?
Sam's discovered he can do magical effects still.
Right. Yeah. Could I insight check that?
Yeah, make an insight check. Mr. Shifty, you can privately, if you like, make a deception
That was
or persuasion check, whatever you'd rather, or just roll a dice. You can do it privately if you would like,
Or don't bother.
or to be honest, it's not going to matter either way. But no, you see no reason. It's a little confusing because you're sure you saw him flash. But yeah, that makes sense actually. He's a bard, right? He probably played at places. There's nothing suspicious about it.
I ask him what that like gold thing he flashed at that man was.
Looking at identification.
What?
Like a identification.
Bards have like do you musical types you carry around like what is this like PRS membership, like union membership?
Yeah, like you go certain places, like you could get a job or you could get free drinks for maybe like a tab you've got ongoing.
Nice. Might have to learn an instrument myself.
Very useful for getting free drinks. Sit and have our drink.
Guys haven't got anything else to discuss. Yeah, you sit there and it's it's a bit of a more upmarket, upscale bar than you're used to drinking in. But you know, it's pleasant. The name seems to be oddly not reflective of the atmosphere. There's
Reflective.
there's nothing cold or uninviting about the atmosphere. It's very pleasant. And yeah, you enjoy a drink. Everyone, and I can do this. Oh no, I can't do this because we're on a map, not on a battle map. I'm gonna get everyone to make another perception check for me.
That's nature.
Nice to know Sean's on it. And Aaron, perception check.
Brandon's got his beady eyes checking everything out.
Yeah, sorry.
Brandon's always watching. Fair enough. Brandon, you notice a couple of people behind the bar having a bit of a discussion. Looks like they've got their backs turned, but every now and then one of them kind of looks over in your direction. Seems to be looking towards Shifty.
Okay. Gilbert, like friend of the establishment, friend of all of in the establishment.
Been to this quite brand one before, but like a pub chain, I'm quite friendly with. I live in one of like the sister houses of this place.
Yeah, okay. It's just I couldn't help but notice there's a couple of gentlemen at the bar seem to be rather interested in you. Probably best not to
I'm
look straight back.
guard in these ones. They're probably wondering if they can hire me for the evening.
For now.
Anything for the right price.
Okay. Sure. Okay. I'm willing to believe you.
Anything else? You guys having another drink? You heading back or?
After Brennan said it, I'm going to keep an eye out to make sure they are friendly with me.
Yeah, make an insight check for me. As you kind of keep an eye on them every now and then. The group does seem to be there's a little bit of discussion going on. Bloody hell, you have got your roles still set to private, by the way.
The group don't know how good I am with this. So.
He is that good. That one deserves showing. But yeah, no, you have a pretty good idea. They seem to be, from what you can tell by very, very basic kind of lip reading and from their kind of mannerisms and how they're talking. They seem to be not discussing anything sinister. They seem to be a little confused, potentially, about someone that's rocked up and managed to do what they've done. But doesn't seem to be any sinister intent behind their discussion or their mannerisms or anything.
Well, for everyone who didn't know, I rolled an natural 20. I'll change it from private.
Yeah, I was gonna say I said it to public so everyone could see that.
Nice.
It's a good
um,
roll.
as you guys are kind of sat there enjoying this drink, Sean's mum turns around and goes, if you don't mind, I'm gonna head off. I want to get back before the sun starts to go down. You gents are able to look after yourself, but I don't I don't rate my chance if I don't head home soon. Are you all staying at ours?
If we're welcome, absolutely.
Of
We'd be
course, of
most
course.
grateful.
Yeah, of course you are. I'll head back and I'll set up the spare room and some quilts for the sofa. And she gets up and walks out. You are left to your devices in the upper district. If there's anything you wish to accomplish.
Anyone?
No.
Aaron, anything you want to do?
Nah.
Nothing for me. Head back.
Yeah, I suppose you guys get up to leave.
Hmm?
Finish your drinks, and get up to head out of the establishment, I guess. Uh, and yeah, I mean, you guys know well, Brannon, you certainly know the way back. Shifty, you'd be well able to find your way, having been to the city before. The rest of you are kind of stuck to follow, uh, and can kind of start to meander your way um, back towards Sean's parents, towards the area around the Shrieking Cat.
Okay. So, did we say that I was going to sleep on the sofa and everyone else was going to sleep in the bed?
Yeah, so I believe the discussion was most people were going to cuddle up into the Goliath-sized bed. I'm just whispering some people quickly because there's secrets going on. Um,
What's Cormac up to?
Finding another gun.
God damn it.
Trying to kill a dragon.
Oh, get up then.
Man, as long as he's not picking our pockets like somebody from another campaign.
Yeah, they're a real joke.
Uh. I'm just gonna, you know, go to sleep. I guess.
whispers, 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 whispers.
What?
Dude.
What happened?
We need a Sam Riegel, really, whilst I'm whispering people. That's what we're missing right now. That would solve this issue.
Indeed.
Someone talk about our sponsor for the evening.
Have I ever
Oh,
told you about NordVPN?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Have I ever entered
Yeah.
the Nordiverse?
Have you heard of
Possible
Raid Shadow
VPN.
Legends?
I mean, to be fair, I am really enjoying this session, but I just want to take a few moments to talk about Raid Shadow Legends.
Right,
Or Raid
Aaron.
Shadow Legends.
Have you heard about our great sponsor for this evening, Skillshare? An online platform where
Aaron,
you can learn any skills.
Aaron grabs the table, even if there's not a table in the room, he just magically makes the table appear.
And
He
flips
puts
it.
his arm on the table, and he just goes,
DD Beyond.
"This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is an online MMORPG where you can. There's over
Cool, you're doing well.
900 million. Huh?
You're doing well. Until I stopped
Where there's
you,
over
sorry.
900 million characters or whatever, and half of them don't exist.
Now that we've just done this, like, technically, do they have to pay us for the ad? Because we are streaming.
I think technically they have to pay us
Also,
loads
I've just
of money.
noticed how many bushes and trees and, like, particularly the bushes there are on this map. I just want to talk about Manscaped. Oh, what's going on?
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh.
I wasn't, what the hell is this?
What was happening?
I thought
Jesus.
somebody had just sent me that the longest whisper, but it's just Cody
I was really
sharing-
terrified. Somebody had just replied to me with a really long whisper and forgot to whisper it because it was public.
It's just loads of different adverts. Honey,
Brilliant.
Audible,
Nice.
Squarespace.
Skillshare. There you go. Someone could do an ad bit for us whilst I'm whispering. But yeah,
Awesome day,
you guys can kind of make your way back through the town. It's about a 20-minute walk to get back to the lower district. You kind of cut your way through into the lower district and start making your way towards where you know Sean's parents' house to be. I assume there's nothing people want to do on the way.
No?
Can I check
Nope.
there's anything on me that is missing or anything new?
Yeah, make an investigation check for me. Considering you are investigating yourself, you can have advantage.
When you say you're checking for anything new, you're looking for, like, pimples or
Notes, possibly.
no?
Oh, I've done it as a normal one.
That's fine. Roll
Right.
another one for me.
Investigation.
Wait, Jake, if you let him do that, could I say I've rolled a disadvantage one? Can I roll a normal one? But then you don't realise it's a normal one.
What?
Don't worry.
Logic fail.
You don't find anything new on you. You don't find any of your belongings missing. Everything seems to kind of still be there. Were you thinking people were whispering that they were stealing stuff from you?
Well, Cormac ordered about pickpocketing me, so, and also like I thought
surprised he
they had
has.
like a sneaky little letter on me as I was leaving the pub.
You don't find anything. Yeah. You guys kind of make your way back through. You pass by the shrieking cat down in the area over here of the town. Oh, my cat just broke my HT. No, we're all good. Oh no, he has cocked it up. 1 second. My cat manages to walk along the back of the computer, ruin the connection between. It's a really crap HDMI cable.
Naughty
So
cat.
all it takes is 2 seconds, and it jolts between being connected and not being connected, and does it enough that it freezes my entire screen, which is really
I'm just
helpful.
going to go to the toilet.
Okay. If anybody has anything they wish to whisper to me, I'd suggest now is a great time.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
There you go, I've shared my feelings.
I can make that shit public.
Oh shit.
Now it just looks like you're being mean to everyone.
Hi, Cormac. Oh, or not.
Nah, Cormac doesn't want to talk to you.
No, apparently not.
Bet he wants to talk to me though. Hi, Cormac. Doesn't want to talk to me. Your statement may be
Hi,
correct.
I'm back.
Oh,
Told you he'd talk to me.
there you go.
Hi, back.
What?
Hmm.
What's happened?
So we
What have I
were
missed?
still talking to you at the time.
Yeah, Brannon died whilst you were gone.
Well, technically speaking, he can't die, but we don't know that he can't die.
I'm intrigued as to how you've come to the conclusion he can't die.
Because
Almost sounds like a
he
challenge.
said,
Callback.
because he said that because he said to me that he can't
When did I say that?
today multiple times.
Oh, right, when we were talking earlier. Well, yeah, like... Yeah, I mean, he's dead.
Yeah.
You.
I tried.
Yeah,
You.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We.
Come on, Sam.
Yeah.
You ruined it. Yeah,
We.
yeah,
See.
yeah,
Aloha.
yeah,
Hola.
yeah,
John Ball.
yeah.
John Ball.
John Paul. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Cody's really blocked up.
What?
I said Cody's really blocked up.
What do you mean?
But we're waiting for him to come back from the toilet.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to take a few moments to talk about Senecott.
Nice.
What is that? What is that?
It's a brand of laxatives, Cormac.
Oh, great.
It's all shit.
Amazing. Hey, why do you have to say that?
Say what?
You have to go. Don't care.
Because I'm pathetic.
I know that. Trust me, I know that.
Why are you being mean?
Sorry, I'm back.
That's all right. You don't
Hi,
have to
back.
apologise
I
to
need
me.
to apologise. You are who you are, mate.
So what if you're blocked up?
Got my sweeties.
Fair enough. Yeah, you guys, after another kind of 10 minutes or so of walking, make your way towards the street that Sean's parents lives on. And the sun's starting to set at this point. It's starting to kind of drop in the sky, so you're glad that you're almost back with your warnings of not really going out too much after dark. It's around 5:10 or so. You kind of knock on the door at your parents' house, and your dad comes to the door and opens it up, and lets you in. What do you want to do?
It's Sean's mum there.
Sean's mum's there. Yep.
Hey, come on, Gilbert.
Nice. Make a
What?
flirtation check.
I was more meaning
I
like
know.
she was like kidnapped or
There's a lot of
like,
chemistry between Gilbert and your mum, Sean.
Yeah, it's fine.
Your mum.
Is this going to be like the longest joke, like drawn out joke? Like it's going to be like your mum, your mum, your
Who?
mum, your mum.
No,
Who?
I think Gilbert's trying to become Sean's dad.
That's pretty funny.
When we get back, can I have a conversation with Sean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Relatively in private. Like I don't know if like take him aside at some point or.
You guys can go into the private channel if you
Badum.
like, but I will follow
Badum.
you.
Bad, bad,
Well, I mean, I don't think it has to be that secretive. But,
I will follow, but that's fine.
does that
Muscles.
mean me and
bad.
Me and
Yeah.
Erin are gonna have a private chat.
You can if you want. Discuss.
To be fair, probably have me on mute anyway
Yes.
and reply.
I wondered if you could help me with something.
Yeah.
I grew up in Alphaley, and it's I don't really have a lot of fondness for the city, and I think the city probably doesn't have a lot of fondness for me.
Okay.
When we were, I don't know when, but sometime between leaving your parents' house this morning and returning, somebody slipped something into my pocket.
Mm.
Somebody wants me to meet them tonight after dark,
Okay.
and I don't know, like I feel like we've had each other's backs, and
Hmm.
I'm
Especially that time in the forest with the cart.
yeah, it wasn't that
Yeah.
fine. I fully accept that my recklessness in that situation got you in trouble, but
Yeah.
I don't know, like
I'll come with you.
if whatever's going on is going to go bad, like if I could have anyone watching my back, it would probably be you.
I'll come with you.
Oh.
But I don't really want to drag the others into my trouble.
Yeah.
So maybe we can just
Yeah.
keep that quiet.
Definitely.
Muscles, you the man.
Sean just walks
Oh.
into the room. Guys, he's been here before. Guys, he's been lying to us the whole time. Silence.
Yeah. Um, the sun sets over Alphaley. The dark takes over the city. You guys are offered food from Sean's parents if you wish. They've cooked some hearty stew of some kind. And there is of course plenty for everyone.
Amazing.
My cat won't leave me alone.
Can't blame it. You're beautiful.
Literally, I'm not even joking. If I turn off the... Oh no, he's just jumped down now. The second I was about to turn off the background. Second. What are you doing, mate? Hey?
Not gonna play ball now. Look.
No.
Camera shot.
Dickhead. What a dickhead.
Mm. Funny.
But yeah, dinner is served. It's a few discussions over dinner of, plans of what people's plans are now they're in the city and things like that. But, you know,
Erin,
Me?
is that gun intended to like? You're gonna keep that under your pillow in case anyone sneaks into your room during the night?
Why?
It's like that scene in Oliver Twist
It's just
where the girl
Sure.
gives him
we-
the gun.
we've spent most of the past week threatening to, cut one of your fingers off in your sleep, and then all of a sudden you've bought a gun. I'm just concerned that.
Oh yeah. No. I'm just gonna keep it. If I feel a slight touch on my body, I will pull up the gun and fire it at the
Bearing in
next.
mind, there's 4 of you sleeping in the same bed tonight. It's worrying.
Anyone moves, I'll shoot them.
If I go top to toe with you, I don't want to wake up with 1 foot less.
I know, but then Aaron might wake up with one finger less.
Yeah, well, we've been threatening that for days, and it seems like nobody's man enough to go through with it. I sort of look round at all of you as I'm saying that.
Oh, I'll give it another go. I'll try dispel magic on his ring again.
ooh.
Oh
I
god.
will
Okay.
get
I was
I will
thinking
get
more we
you-
just cut it off, but sure.
I will get you to make a charisma check for me.
Hold on, wait, Sam. How have you logged into 2 accounts and said you're a C word, and then
Um, it has no effect. You feel the tethers of your dispel magic kind of begin to latch onto the ring around Erin's finger, and they just turn black, turn to ash, and just blow away into the air. It does not seem to have been successful.
Damn
Not this
it.
time. I'll try again another time.
Okay, I just want to see what will happen if you ever dispel it. If.
Spell slot up.
All it takes is one good roll.
Just roll.
You're safe still your finger for now, Erin.
I mean,
Although,
like, if
I've heard Goliaths make a really, really nice finger stew.
You get a bit of a look from Sean's dad.
What, a look of hunger? Or does he start dribbling a little bit?
So, oh, do you know what? I haven't had a good finger stew in a while, you know. No, he looks a little confused and potentially offended by the comment, but then decides to seems to just shrug it off and assume it was a joke. Finger stew.
It's fine, Erin, you can keep your fingers. For now.
No.
yeah, in a moment, if I lose a finger, you're going to be losing something other than a finger.
Does it look like a finger?
It has a couple fingers on it.
Oh.
So,
I almost made a really bad
What?
joke about Sean's mum, but let's not.
That feels a little under the belt.
Yeah.
what?
Don't
Wait.
you worry yourself, Cormac.
No, tell me now.
Don't you worry your precious little head.
Your fingers are
Tell me.
safe. Everyone's happy.
No, tell
Especially
me now.
Sean's mum.
No,
You can sleep
no, tell
safely
me.
tonight, Erin.
Tell me, otherwise I'll kill people.
What, in real life? That's worrying.
No, I will pull out my gun.
Is this how every meal will go from now? Erin just demanding
It's
conversation.
just, I need something to happen or I will shoot you. Do something.
This is the beginning of Erin's like just descent into madness.
Yeah.
We haven't the
He's
food,
already
by the way.
descended into it.
What was that?
We haven't like a stew or anything.
Yeah, it's like a stew and dumplings.
I'm going to cast minor illusion and have a finger floating in Erin's food.
Amazing.
What? What?
Yeah,
What?
Erin, you look down at your food and you see a finger just float up to the surface and just sit there.
I pull out a gun. I look down at my hands. I pull out a gun and say, right, who did it?
You have all your fingers on your hands.
Can I?
I know.
Brandon lifts his hand up and just tucks one of his fingers down behind the rest of his hand. So he's only got 4 fingers.
I will get you to make an intelligence check for me, Erin.
What, Cormac or Erin?
Yes.
Oh god. If it was me, then I definitely wouldn't be able to get it. But let's see. Intelligence. Wait, what? Intelligence, did you
That's
say?
the one. Yep, intelligence.
There is no active combat.
Correct. What's your
I
point?
keep on pressing initiative. What did you say?
Roll an intelligence check.
I'll give you a clue. It starts with INT. Oh!
Awesome. I will assume 21 is higher than your spell save.
Mine.
Jano, yeah. I
wouldn't it be
I
more
assume
like
it's-
deception.
No, he rolls against your spell save DC, which I believe is 14. Yeah. So yeah, you notice at this point after looking at it for a second, there's a slight shimmer to the finger as it floats there, Cormac, and you poke it with your fork, and it goes straight through it. It's an illusion.
I pulled the gun right to Shifty. I just point at him and just say, why did you do that?
I have so many concerns about this gun.
The astute among you will realise he has not loaded the gun yet, and it takes a
Does
decent
hang
amount of
on.
time to load it.
Is Erin included amongst those ones that you were calling astute?
No
Yeah.
comment.
I know, but I'm just gonna see.
Just really, really push the party to breaking point, you know.
Well, they've already done it to me, so
As a believer in chaos theory, I do believe giving Cormac a gun is a terrible idea, but sure.
Yeah, you are welcome.
thank
You
you.
point this gun towards Shifty, and he vanishes.
That is amazing.
He's straight up gone. Everything that was where he was sat is vanished.
There's no trace.
Dude,
Just like
Erin,
gone.
how does that gun work? He's just like, I don't know, vaporized.
Yeah, I come from the year 20. I come from the year 2000. Wait, what year are we in
What?
this?
164 PU.
I don't know what that means.
164 years post unification.
Yeah, I'm from the year 200 and 222. Wait, no, 233 PU. Like I have vaporizing guns. What do you think?
Well, what happened then? You put the gun to his head and he's gone.
No, he's disappeared before.
Maybe that gun's cursed or something.
Not the only thing cursed.
Your gun, your finger,
Well,
Gratitude.
it's not really my
your
finger.
attitude.
It's not really my finger, but
Well, excuse me, but last time we played Pull My Finger, I got attacked, so.
but I mean, well, it's not my fault I've got a cursed ring.
For now.
I reappear. I'll sit back.
Oh hi.
I'll sit back as I eat my food.
God, I wish I was Warforged right now. I'm gonna bestow curse on 50. That's my whole thing. That's all I'm gonna do. That's my one use of this spell.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys want to do for the rest of the evening? Anything in particular?
Not for me, no.
For me either.
I mean,
Gentlemen.
yeah.
Sneak
Cool,
out,
cool.
sneak out.
I mean, it is after dark. If
Should
that's
we
what you're
go?
meaning there. If that's what you're meaning
Yeah.
there, Kobe.
Yeah, sure. What if we can trust these two alone, why don't we go and grab some more drinks quick before all the shops are closed?
Yeah.
We're going a beer run.
Yeah, easily doable.
There's a
Easily
24-hour petrol
doable.
station down the road.
Theoretically, there's three of us because Scritch is probably obviously here with us.
Scritch is at your parents' house as well. So the two of you choose to set off to go get the beers in, like the lads you are, right?
Let's go. Let's go.
I
Yeah.
assume you're heading towards the well-known beer shop in the east side of town.
Yeah, that would be the one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I will get you to make for me. Both of you can make for me a survival check to see how easy you can find this beer shop. Oh, Brandon's on it, but Sean's on it more. You guys are pretty on this. You know where you're going. Brandon, you've actually been to this establishment before. You know, hence why it was familiar. You know exactly where this place is, and can kind of start to guide your way there. Sure, and as soon as he tells you the kind of direction, you're able to walk that way with no kind of issue. It is dark out. Are you guys doing anything to actively conceal yourselves, or are you just wandering?
No, I think we're
Um,
relatively comfortable, unless you disagree, Sean.
I'm fine.
Cool. In that case, let me just roll a dice. Cool. Okay.
Sean, um,
Yeah.
just I don't know, just until we know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe if you wanna hang back a bit and keep an eye.
Okay.
Like this, I don't even know who this note was from. Like this could be, no offense, turning up with my muscly bodyguard might cause more trouble than needed. But just
Okay.
back up.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Um,
Let's
yeah,
make
it's
a code. Let's make a code word if you're in trouble. For you
If
to.
anything goes wrong, I will shout the word harpy.
Okay.
nice. I like it. Yeah, you guys walk in for about 20 minutes or so, before you head towards the location you are headed. Um, you guys are heading towards this. There's this alleyway to the back of this establishment that you've been told to meet at. Um, you know it kind of leads on from there's a crossroads, and then the alleyway kind of, it's a T junction almost, and the alleyway kind of continues onwards down the back of this establishment. It's a place where you would have semi regularly snuck off to and hidden down, knowing you could get drinks and food and that from the back of this tavern. Um, you were on relatively good terms with the owner, during your time in the city. Um, can I get both of you to make for me a perception check as you start to approach this crossroad?
Okay.
Okay. So are you, whereabouts is Sean waiting behind?
No, do you want to stay on the sort of the main road or something, Sean, or just
Yeah.
listen out for harpies?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I can sing as well as they did, but I can at least shout their name.
Yeah, and as you kind of make your way, it is quite dark. You guys are having to rely on, I assume you have, there's a few like low kind of lanterns that light the actual main road. But other than that, it's quite dark. The alleyway itself is not lit. You have no way of kind of seeing into it.
Oh, I beg to
Other
differ.
than the basic kind of the basic kind of moonlight that's shining down. You get a dim view. Brandon, you activate your kind of touch the hilt of your rapier and activate your dark vision, and can see down towards nearly all the way towards the end of this alleyway. As you kind of step across this crossroads, you can see what looks to be some kind of figure stood in the darkness at the end of it. At this point, I guess I will activate a scene.
Oh, exciting.
It's going to pull you guys in who don't have a token with vision. So I'm going to give you a token with vision. However, you will not be able to do anything because you are not there. Just so you're aware.
Oh, I hope
So I
be a
will put.
bandit and I could kill them.
We allowed
Oh,
to
that'd be
move
so
so we
good.
can move with them so then we can see what's happening.
I'm going to put you guys here, and this is where you are going to be able to see from.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure.
Um, So as you kind of get to this point, Sean, you kind of wait back here, at this crossroads, and along here seems to be where the alleyway goes. Brandon, you can see up at the end, this figure or something that seems to be up towards the end of it, and it's right as that happens. Sean, you spot this glint in the air. This brief kind of flash of something metal. And I'm going to. Oh, 1 second. Brandon, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Well, let me just double check the wording on this. Yes, it's DC 15. You take half as much. Okay. Yeah, revealing itself from a kind of hidden underneath a kind of crate, this kind of barrel, this section in this alleyway, a figure has darted out the shadows and plunged a sword towards your stomach, Brandon. At which point, I guess I'll roll everyone's initiatives that's in this. However, they do have a surprise round, which this is.
Okay.
So they begin click through to them. They have made this attack on you. Luckily, you succeed on the con save. So take 22 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. Ooh. My page just
Which...
refreshed.
Oh, how strange.
How random. Bear with me one
Yeah,
sec.
18 up here is 16.
I'm back.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Hi, back.
Ha 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 ha.
So that puts you on 16, and you succeeded. And genuinely, this is going to seem ridiculous. You take half damage from the poison, and I rolled 32 for the poison damage, so you take 16 poison damage, and are immediately knocked unconscious as this sword
this
plunges
is great.
into your
Well,
side.
there's no
is
point in
great.
changing from the habit of a lifetime. I'm unconscious, so.
I suppose I should make this guy visible. He then ducks away and is going to attempt to hide from everyone as his bonus action.
You better not.
He vanishes.
No.
Brandon, can you make a death saving throw for me?
Sure.
Success. You can mark off a success. Sean, it is your turn. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I run over it. Oh, the shadow's not updating here.
You don't have dark vision, I don't believe.
Oh, yeah. Can I try pick up Branham?
You can certainly try, yeah. He is unconscious, unable to resist, so you are able to do so.
I have loads of movement. Wow. Can I move back with him?
Back over to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of pull him with you, in your arms. Is there anything else you want to do?
Let's see. Silly Branham. That's my turn.
There's that. Okay. It is the assassin's turn again, who is going to attempt from his hidden position, because Brandon is unconscious, therefore his passive perception doesn't count. He's going to attack with advantage, and is going to attack Brandon.
Sean, shield me, Sean.
I did just roll a natural 20. I'm not even joking, I just rolled a natural 20. You are unconscious, however, so that is just a crit, which is 2 failed death saves.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is Brandon dead? Okay, good. Brandon's not
No,
dead.
it's
No.
fine.
I don't want him to die now. Oh,
which
seems so
means
bad.
it's then going to attempt to hide again.
That's pretty not good.
Please
No.
fail.
Seems to vanish.
Oh, great.
Uh, Brandon, it's your turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
Can
no.
you make a death saving throw for me?
yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck!
Are you kidding?
In the briefest of moments, as the light begins to fade behind your eyes, Brandon, you have a brief, very, very brief moment of consciousness as you look up towards Sean. Is there anything you wish to say?
Come on, give us a whole paragraph. Give us more than 2 paragraphs. Come on. Explain everything. Come on.
Black Knight's open quick now.
Fuck, this hurts more than I thought. Fuck.
And you just see Sean as he looks up to you and says this. His body just goes limp in your arms.
So none of us.
Brandon, you watch as a figure descends from above you. This cloaked black figure with feathered wings of this jet black colour with this long crow mask on its face kind of descends down and just brings this cloak and this wing over the top of you. And your spirit is taken to the beyond. Sean, it's your turn. Is there anything you'd like to do?
If you fucking
shout.
drop me and run, I'm gonna be pissed.
I shout, "You killed Brannon." And then I try to find him.
You can make a perception check for me if you like.
Without carrying Brannon at the moment.
Oh, you do drop Brandon. Okay. You have absolutely no idea what this person is.
Okay. That's my turn then, since I dropped Brannon. As well.
Okay. There is a cloud of darkness that fills the space around you, sure. This large cloud of just black just fills this entire area as this device seems to be thrown out and spreads out into this almost smoke bomb. And that's it. If you have anything else you want to do,
No.
at which point I will consider that combat over.
Combat's kind description.
Fuck.
Mm.
Man. He's dead. I'm gonna
Yeah,
head back.
Brannon's body is
I'm gonna
laying there bleeding and
Brannon.
dead on the floor.
Are you gonna take the body?
Brandon?
You're just gonna leave it there?
Can you hear me? Brannon?
He's unresponsive.
Can I check for a heartbeat?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Is that a thing?
2 years into the game.
You don't feel a heartbeat at all. Whether that is because there isn't one or because you don't know what you're doing, you're not sure. But you don't feel a heartbeat.
You search for it in Crush's ribcage. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah.
Can I search for the heartbeat in a different location?
I mean, yes, the same medicine check. You've already rolled it. You don't find
Oh.
anything.
Oh.
Okay, I pick him up and just start walking. I do pick Brandon up, by the way.
What is
Good.
your passive perception, Sean? It's a 10, right? Yeah, cool. As you begin to kind of pick up Brannon and start to walk away, that smoke cloud, that black kind of cloud,
him.
does fade away. It does dissipate into the wind. And you do see kind of laying down this glint of metal, like slap bang in its center.
I investigate it.
Yeah, make an investigation check for me. Yeah, 13. Yeah, there is what looks to be a small pin of some kind, like a pin badge almost. That seems to have been dropped, or it's either fallen off or it's fallen off of something else. That is sat in the center of this crossroads. It's a small like bronze circle with this like golden dagger set across the center of it.
Can I take it?
Yeah, you pick up.
Okay. Can I then now just start walking back with Brannon?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you doing anything to disguise the fact you're walking through the streets of the city with a dead person?
Can I try, like, put him under my shirt like I'm pregnant?
Sure. Make a deception check for me. It's nice to have your dead body treated well, isn't it, Sam? To be fair, you pull it off pretty well. No, people give you a couple of weird looks as you're walking through, but nobody comes over and questions you. Again, there is basically no city guard in this area of the city at all. So
Okay.
there's not a lot of authority that could
Um,
question you on it.
I walk back to my parents' house.
Yeah, and after about 20 minutes or so, you find yourself at your parents' house. Kind of make your way up to the door with Brannon kind of in your arms. Do you just head straight in?
Yeah.
Yeah, and those of you that I mean, it's still relatively. It's 7 o'clock. It's not that late into the evening, so I assume the rest of you are probably still sat around, either having a drink or eating or
Where's the beers?
anything like that. Yeah, Shifty, you call that out as you see Sean come through the door, and then you look a little closer and you see he has Brannon kind of laying in his arms.
Brian!
We weren't getting beers.
No.
He got a letter from someone, we don't know who. He picked me to go with him. And so I went with him.
Can
I
I
went
have a
with
look
him.
at Brandon's body just to make sure he's not just unconscious?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check for me.
I was gonna try and cast Lesser Restoration on him as well.
You absolutely can try.
I'll do a medicine check.
He's dead. There's no point. But
Yeah, don't waste your spell slots, mate. Brannon seems to be dead.
Okay.
There is no pulse. There is no breathing. Yeah, he is not moving in any way. You cast Lesser Restoration over, over the couple of wounds that he seems to have sustained, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
And I run over to Brannon.
Yeah.
Yes.
I start crying,
he didn't
holding
even
him.
let me. His
Scritch
last
is the
words
first one
were,
crying, right?
What was that? Sorry.
Scritch is probably devastated right now.
Yeah, Scritch is just stood there in shock.
his last words that he said to me were, "This hurts more than I thought. Fuck."
Cody, your mum can hear you.
You can't.
That's fine then.
And then I just sit there. Just staring. Can I say to everyone, come on, we're going back there?
Have you got the letter?
Yeah,
Is the letter in his pockets at all?
Can I search Brandon's pockets?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
I will literally just be throwing everything on the floor that I grab out, so I won't be like keeping
Yeah.
it in my hand.
You find a couple of fingers.
Why fingers? I've just got like I looked down at my hand. And there's just different fingers, like not my own fingers, just a bunch of different fingers that he's picked up.
Yeah, and you go through and you find. Well, let me check Brandon's inventory to see what you find. Because looting the dead. No, I mean there's a handful of things in there. You do find the letter. Um,
Can I
I'll
read
that
tell
the
you
Sean's
one
letter?
thing.
talking
There's no
about.
fucking money, so
Yeah, there's absolutely no money in there. There is a set of thieves' tools. Um, but
Is there
yeah,
any
you
sort
find.
of a signature on the thieves' tools?
I don't know, Brandon. Is there a signature on your thieves' tools?
no.
But they're pretty unmarked, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because then I'll honour your legacy by using your thieves' tools.
Nah, fuck his legacy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Um, but you do find the letter on there. It says, "Meet me in an alley behind the old tavern on the east side of town after dark. Um, an old friend has heard you're back in the city and wants to talk."
Find anything else, Sean?
No. All I heard him say was harpy, and then his last words. Harpy was our key word,
That was
but
our
he,
song.
he was he was weird. The the assassin was
Did you
weird.
find anything from like the guy that killed him? A girl track him down.
I found a piece of metal, a
Can I
ring.
have a look at it?
Sure.
Seems so random.
Do I not recognise it for anything?
You can make an intelligence check for me. Uh, do you know what? With your knowledge and the things you've have access to, it is a symbol you recognize, or at least you think you recognize. You believe it to be a symbol that depicts a crime family that works out of Alphaley. You believe it to be a symbol of the Perino family, who are a particularly nasty family of drug traders and cutthroats that work out of the city.
Wait, what? Where's this Farino thing? What?
That is what the symbol. It's a small symbol that seems to be their house sigil.
Is this on
Um,
Brannon?
it's that bit of metal that Sean picked up.
We can
Um,
go to them now if you want to seek revenge.
but from the looks of it, the back of it looked like it would have had a pin attached, and it seems to have snapped open. So it looks like in the heat of the moment or whatever, it's broken off and dropped off, and there hasn't been a chance to pick it up, and you guys have managed to grab it.
We can bury or cremate Brandon and then go and seek revenge with his ashes.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I want to go straight to
I,
these
I want
guys
to go
now.
back.
I'll go back.
I want to.
Um, is Sean's dad there?
He is, yeah, and Sean's dad comes down the stairs at this point and sees Brannon lay down. And goes, "What's happened? What's happened? You were gone like 20 minutes. How do you need help? Who do I need to get?"
We need to find a family, Prino family.
He looks utterly confused by the statement. He
Okay.
doesn't seem to know what you mean.
If we go back to the old vampire, I might be able to find them.
But what are we doing with him now? He needs help.
He's already
He's dead.
You see, he
He's
kind of
got a
just
furnace.
takes a step back and sits down on one of the steps and puts his head in his hands. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
We're gonna go after the Printer family, right? Are you happy
Yep,
with that, Aaron and
you
Sean?
have absolutely no idea where they are, who they are, what they do, where they work from. You just know a name.
Right, I was gonna go to my friends at the Vampire.
Yep, it is on the other side of the city, so you would have to travel there after dark to do so, but that's fine.
I believe after this, old Shifty is happy to do that.
Fair enough.
I'm quite upset you didn't ask us to come along, Sean.
It wasn't me who decided.
Could have done a slight hint. We could have hidden in the shadows behind you and followed you.
Mm.
I mean, in retrospect, I feel the same way.
I mean, in retrospect, I might have made an encounter that was designed to be okay for, for 5 of you. Whoops. Oh well, he's
I
alright.
mean,
Brandon can't die, right? So it's fine.
if you're the
Just
cat,
bury him in the garden, saying, "Well, we're gone."
Don't do that; he'll come back.
That'd be funny. Yeah, Shifty's
me.
gonna start heading to the vampire place. I was thinking my inventory would be perfect to do to the house.
Yeah. I mean, is everyone going with you?
I'll go with him.
I'll go with him.
That
We're
is
going.
now everyone, isn't it? So,
There's only three of us
oof.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
kill these
Oh,
guys.
is Scritch gonna go with us? Do you want to make a decision or not?
Scritch is currently in like shock and is
Okay.
Dead.
not in any kind of state of mind to go anywhere with you.
Cool.
He is being comforted by Sean's mum currently, because he's distraught. Don't do this to me, Sam. Oh.
Yeah. We're going to.
Yeah. You guys, are you attempting to hide yourselves as you travel? Are you being a tall
I
sneaker? Or are you just
think we're
heading
gonna
straight
go
there?
there as quick as we can.
Cool. I will roll the dice quickly then, and then you guys can do that. You get a few weird looks as you kind of make your way through the lower district. A couple of people call out to you as you walk past, like asking for money or telling you to watch yourselves as you're heading through. But otherwise, there's no real issues or anything. You make your way towards the upper district, which is nicely lit. There are city guard around the area. Most busy corners of streets have city guard on them. And you kind of make your way towards the freezing vampire, yeah. Um, and you are able to head back into the freezing vampire. Your friend behind the bar is still there, um, so
I
you can
go and
go.
ask to have a quiet word with them.
Yeah, and they call out someone behind the bar, and they come out and seem to take over their duty, and they lead you, Shifty, to a side room in the tavern. Um, the other party members are not extended such a welcome, um, and are not permitted in unless you try and argue otherwise.
No, I'm just gonna get this information and go. Hopefully.
Cool, yeah.
Um, one of my friends was just murdered by someone, and I will put out the little token that Sean passed to me.
Um, yeah, and he looks at you quite shocked at the open, straight up kind of point being made. He goes, "What do you mean? What, just now?
Yeah.
Do you need help with anything?"
Um, I'm gonna go and investigate and find out why they killed him, and
I mean, and he looks down at the symbol you've produced for him, and he goes, it looks like it's the Perinos responsible, if that's what you found.
That is my guess also.
They tough lot to track down. That lot. They tend to move a fair bit. They work out the lower district. No guards, so no real worry. But they're heavily involved in the drug trade and cutthroats, assassins and the like. That's who you think did it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Have you got any one of the like storehouses we could just like get rid of their drugs and try and like hinder their business to try and like draw them out?
let me check quick. And you see he heads over and heads out the room quickly and out of another door into a further back room. And seems to be gone for a minute or so. You can hear the briefest like mumblings of a conversation on the other side. Before he comes back through with a bit of a blank expression on his face and goes, if what we've heard is to be believed, there is a currently being used um, like warehouse kind of workhouse that they've got in the northeast section of the lower residential district, working out of an old abandoned storefront. You'll spot it because it's a shell of a building. Doesn't even have a name anymore, but that's supposedly where they're working from at the moment.
Thank you for your help. Do I have any like from the underwater place? Do I have any of the like the paperwork I stole?
Yeah,
The
you
things.
have all of that on you still.
Okay, can I say this might be some help to you? Thank you for what you provided me. This is
Yeah,
from an underworld hidden city. Help
they
with that.
they look over what you've got and go, much appreciated. The order appreciates your hard work. This will be greatly studied, I can assume. You said you received it from a city under the water?
Oh, I've forgotten the name now. I've got to look at my notes. Oh, got the notes somewhere. I've been writing notes this time. My note taking's awful because I've not divided them. I think Jake actually messaged me as well. Taking too long. Underworld City. I can't find it. I can't find
The
name,
city
Jake.
was called Eisenplatt,
Eisenplatt.
and you see he kind of wrinkles up his face almost. His face scrunches up a little bit, as you say, and he's thinking quite deeply about the name because it seems to ring a bell. He goes, I don't know why. Don't know why it rings a bell, but
Used
I'll
to
get
fly.
them. I'll get them sent to the headquarters for proper analysis. Um, but thank you. If there's anything else we can do for you or for your friend, let us know.
If you got anyone with good healing spells or like that can like
Not really in our wheelhouse, I'm afraid. We don't tend to do the whole
I didn't think you did.
healing stuff.
I appreciate it, Gilbert.
I mean, there's some clerics up at the cathedral, but I don't know what they're capable of.
Oh, lol. Well, that's funny for me at least.
I mean, I did question the fact that the immediate thought wasn't to go straight to the cathedral full of clerics, but
Hopefully Scritch will do that.
It's fine. Brandon's got a great relationship there.
yeah.
Okay, I will go and check this warehouse out. thank you for your help. And I'll go and I'll tell Erin and Sean about this warehouse we're going to go to.
Okay. This sounds fun.
Go and get revenge for dead Brannon.
Even more dead.
Burn it to the ground.
Fair enough. You guys are just going to head over to.
Head over there when we get near a stealth.
Okay. 1 second for that. I will get everyone to make a stealth check for me.
Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Nice. Shane is on it for that stealth check.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. I'll still be Jake, but that's fine.
That's what I used to say every time I was knocked unconscious.
Making me feel bad now.
Am I though?
A little bit.
Have you made any character yet, Sam?
I mean, I think it's only reasonable that we blame whoever was on bodyguard duty.
I mean, to be fair, they did fail to bodyguard you. Like,
Maybe you should have brought more of them.
I didn't realise you were going. I thought you were going as meet a friend. To be honest, why you took Sean with you?
Whilst Cormac is getting something, I will also just grab a Kit Kat. I'll be 1 sec.
Just go grab a drink as well then.
Oh,
Is that a
got new
Phil?
player.
Hello,
Hi, Phil.
I'd pop in
Hi.
and just point out that yeah,
That's you just wanted to just say yeah.
and so I've Twitch talking to me as well. That's better. Just point out that his body has been perfectly bodyguarded. There was no talk of protecting his soul.
Just his body.
That's obviously that's what he expected
That's what he
and
meant, right?
wanted someone to bring it back. No,
So
it was.
How do you feel about joining a D&D campaign on a Sunday now that I'm down a player?
I don't know. I'd have to look at my calendar. But I just happened to pop into the Twitch.
Sam messaged me when literally I just noticed Phil joined my Twitch about 1 minute before that happened.
Somebody come to
Great.
pay their respects.
Brilliant.
That was good, but I couldn't let his body was being guarded comment go without being replied to. No, well,
Hello. Oh, Phil, you're here.
yeah. I just popped in to see how it was all going and
Hi, Phil.
watched Brannon get stabbed.
Hi, Phil.
That will happen, yeah. Branham does get stabbed.
Phil, why are you here now?
Because I heard Brannon was going to die, and I thought it was worth watching.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, Branham died, and it was pretty funny. Everyone laughed.
Indeed.
Some of us more than others, apparently.
Sam, Mum said, why are you making such a big deal about making a new character?
Do what? Sorry?
He's already got a couple backup characters.
She said, why are you making such a big deal about making a new character?
Tell her to go and get a hobby.
Okay.
It's going to go down well.
Based
Still here.
based on Critical Role.
Right, let's. Ooh, haven't got Scritch, haven't got Brannon. Let's remove those tokens from this scene.
Maybe we suddenly have a guard turn up.
We are currently a 3-person party.
You'll be fine.
Aren't we fighting a assassin as well, or something?
Went well
didn't
last
look-
time, didn't it?
Yeah, it didn't look like you were fighting him. To be fair.
It was just killing.
Yeah, calling it a fight might be generous.
Yeah, you didn't even turn up, Cormac. Thanks.
You didn't
Yeah.
tell us
You're
to.
supposed to like Brannon, and you let him go die by
Rogue
himself.
Bros.
Yeah, what happened to the Rogue Bros?
I'm sorry.
Individual rogue
Don't
now.
make me
Yeah,
die.
he's just a rogue now. No more Rogue Bros.
That was terrible.
I agree. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you guys make your way over to the city, to the other side of the city, and knowing the space you're looking for, you find a kind of abandoned, disused-looking shop front. That's kind of set in the middle of these kind of rows of houses, um, all looking rather run down. Some unsavory figures on the way as you're walking there. But the actual building itself seems to be abandoned from the outside. There's no lurkers hanging around that you can see or anything like that. You could see the front door there. Looks like it's barely hanging on. There are a few windows, but they are boarded up. What would you like to do?
Sneak in.
Yeah, you guys have made stealth checks, I guess. As a group stealth check goes, to be fair, not bad results. 28, 16, 13. So yeah, I mean, you guys are able to, and I guess I'll activate the scene for this. Sneak your way up towards the door here to this area.
Oh, this is just adding insult to injury.
Oh, you don't have a
I have no
token.
token with vision.
Oh, 1 second. Here we go. I can do this. Play a character.
Add Brandon, but make sure it has dead on it.
I got this. Create new actor.
Ghost.
Just taking the
Zero
piss
hit
now.
point. 0 hit point. Oh no, I have to give it 1 hit point. Otherwise, it's going to constantly show us. Oh no, to be fair, it constantly showing us dead seems quite funny. There we go. Configure permissions. Give Sam permission to own it. Can you see now?
No.
Damn it. 1 second. Sam. User configuration. Ah, why didn't that work? You should have the permission to see Brannon's ghost. 1 sec. Sam, owner, save changes. How about now?
Yes.
You are now Brannon's ghost. You can float along with the rest of the party.
Excellent.
I mean, I could probably have just made you play as Scritch, but with Charlie not being here, that felt uncomfortable.
No, when I get knocked unconscious 4 times, you wouldn't
I was gonna
appreciate
say,
it.
wouldn't want to kill 2 characters in 1 session. That's too much. But yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Oh,
You are.
oh my lord! I wish I was thingy.
Okay.
I
What
wish
are you doing, Shannon?
Open sneaking in.
Yeah, I mean, you are
I'm
in
trying to have
front
a
of
peek
the.
through the. See if there's a hole there. If I can have a look through a door as well.
They are not very well made doors. They have seen better days, so I will get you to make a perception check for me.
If only Brandon was here. He's got good perception.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the character that had 18 passive perception. That'd be such a shame. You do look through a gap in the door here, and you can see sat around what looks to be a lit fireplace, a couple of individuals with swords on their sides, just sat there, seem to be having a discussion around this fire. You can see 2 of them.
Sean, is that him? Did Sean get a look at them to see what they look like, by the way?
Sean very briefly caught a glimpse of them. They were very, very well kind of cladded in black leather and cloak, but got a very quick look at their figure, I guess.
Is that him, Sean?
I don't
Still
think it.
here?
Oh yeah, it does
Didn't
not
really
seem,
see the guy.
I was gonna say it doesn't seem to be anything recognizably the same, but you didn't get a good glimpse of the assassin. So
I'm probably not the best one to start going through the door. Should we just go and take them out?
Just Shall I try open the door?
You can probably just burst through it and attack them if you want. It's not really going to be much of a door. It's more like a thin piece of cloth you're just going to walk past.
I open the door
Yeah. The door
and I
opens.
say,
They
"So
see
you're
you,
the ones who killed him."
and they look over at you confusingly and draw these blades from their side and stand up. Go, who are you? What are you doing in here? This is private property.
And I walk in.
Yeah.
You did you kill Brannon?
Who the hell's a Brannon?
Don't lie.
Can I pull out my
Insight
gun?
check.
Yeah, you can make an insight check.
You were down the alleyway.
You seem to have no reason to doubt them.
I'm still stealth at the door. I've not gone in like these two.
Yeah, that's fine. At which point, they seem to turn around to you, Sean, and to you, Aaron, and go, "What last chance? Leave. This is not somewhere you want to be."
I pull out my gun.
Okay.
You got your last chance to admit the truth.
At that point, we are going to go into initiative.
Also, just so you know, can I have like loaded the gun before
Call that
this?
Gunny.
Can
Can I have loaded the gun before this, please?
You go to load your gun, and you do not have any bullets on you.
No, I bought the bullets. I bought the bullets. I bought like
You did buy bullets. You,
Wait,
however,
what?
no longer have any bullets in you.
Yes, Gilbert.
I hate this.
I'm not even joking. He did that ages ago. When you pulled the gun on him, he went invisible and pikeyed your bullets.
Oh, Shane, I love you. I absolutely love you.
So your gun is not loaded.
Didn't know
They
because
don't know
I
that.
just thought you had never like implemented the bullets.
No.
Oh,
You
Wait,
have
had
no
you
bullets.
had you implement?
I did not put any bullets in your inventory. I did not plan on
Okay.
tracking bullets, to be honest.
Okay.
You bought 200 of them. That'll probably do for a while.
do I get advantage?
Any attack you make will be at advantage, yeah.
You kidding?
Yeah, that will hit. That is a nice swing with the sling. As a rock kind of cracks this this fella around the side of the head, and he puts one hand up to it as it impacts. You see a trickle of blood leading down from it. Anything else for you?
I will do a bardic inspiration for Sean.
Cool. Sean, you have a D8 you can add to an attack, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Any time in the next, is it hour?
That's a really cool image.
10
but I
minutes.
accidentally cast it.
I'll save that for my death saving throw then.
Technically. Anything else for you, Mr. Gilbert?
That is my gun. I'm going to stay right there.
Cool. It is this guy's turn, and he charges towards you, Sean. Scimitar in hand, and he's going to take 2 swings with it at you. First one misses. Second one misses, and then he stabs towards your stomach with a dagger, which does hit for 7 points of piercing damage as he sinks it low into your belly. And you are not currently raging, so it is full damage.
How much health do you have? How much health do you have, Sean?
Aaron, it is your turn.
I'm like, right, okay, you do not.
You are wielding a gun that has no bullets in currently, but they don't know that.
Technically, since the gun is one-handed, that means I can also dual wield with my psychic blade, right?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Thanks.
You can hold the gun in your offhand. That's fine.
Yes, it's just not gonna want to work.
That misses, unfortunately.
Great. Second attack. Right?
You are currently holding a gun in your offhand that you
Jesus.
use for that.
Can I just slap him with the gun?
I will allow you to put the gun away if you like.
Yes.
Okay. The gun goes back in its holster on your side, and you conjure a second.
Why?
Blade. But that also misses again. He just he's dodging out the way of these blades as you're swinging towards him with them. He doesn't seem too phased by it.
I'm just angry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Your turn, Sean.
Okay. Can I? Oh, can I activate rage?
Absolutely, yep. Your bonus action, you rage. Is this a normal rage or a frenzied rage?
Frenzy rage.
Okay. So any time on your turn after this, you can use a bonus action to make an extra attack. On any turn after this one. That misses, unfortunately. I will remind
Okay.
you do have reckless if you wish to use it.
Wait, I didn't roll it.
That was
Wait,
not
did that not
that was
roll?
not at advantage.
But I hold it alt.
You may just need to press Alt now. They've changed how the toggles work for it.
Okay, wait. I don't know if I have it active at the moment or I don't.
So say, just roll another d20 for me if you're not sure.
Okay.
We'll see if it's enough to hit. That would be enough to hit. So you do 13 points of damage to this guy.
Okay.
And that means if you press Alt, your attack should now be at advantage. Because you do have an
Cool.
additional, you do make a second attack. If you'd like.
Yeah.
That was not at advantage. Roll another d20 for me just in case.
I don't reckon anything can go over that, but
No, but you could have rolled a 20. But it does take another 15 points of damage as you bring the axe down onto its shoulder and it just sinks in about a quarter of an inch.
I
Looks
shout,
looks like,
"You killed Brannon!"
and he just, as you're doing that, like bringing the axe down, he's just going, I don't know who Brannon is. And it's just kind of
Don't
trying to
lie.
carry away your attacks. Anything else for you?
No.
Cool. It is this guy's turn then, and he is going to charge up towards you, Aaron. And swings with the scimitar, which is a hit for 9 points of damage as he just brings it across your side, and then he just swings it again backwards towards you for another 9 points of damage as he just scrapes it across your shoulder, and then brings that dagger in his offhand and cuts up towards you with that for 6 points of piercing damage. For some reason, I don't know why, your uncanny dodge thing was not showing up. But I will suggest if you'd like to, you kind of uncanny dodged one of the 2 9s. It's up to you. Yeah. I don't know why that's stopped working, but you heal up 5 points. That's his turn. Mr. Gilbert, it's your turn. Love it. 7 points of damage on him.
Gilbert might be muted, or it might just be
Yeah,
me.
I was gonna say I'm
Yep.
not hearing anything, but
Sorry. I healed bonus action, attack.
yeah. Oh, why did Aaron only heal? 1 second. There you go. Nope, it's now dealing damage. Bloody hell.
Didn't hit him.
There we go. You heal 6 points of damage, Aaron. Anything else for you, Shayna?
That is it.
Cool. This guy is just going to continue wailing on Sean. He does have advantage because you reckless, which means that first one's a hit for a total of 3 damage with your rage. Second one is a natural 20 for 5 points damage, and then the dagger misses. So he swings twice, cuts you with both, gets a bit of a nastier slice across your stomach with one, and then tries to bring that dagger in, and you just bash the hand out the way, no issue. Aaron, it's your turn.
Can I try and slice him again with the blades?
Yeah, go for it. That does hit. You can roll some sneaky damage. He takes 14 points of damage as you sneak attack him. That will also hit for 4 points of damage. He is looking very rough, but he is still standing. I'm sure Sean will change that.
This is for Brannon.
Yeah. Ooh.
Do you see what I mean about the cat now?
What? Let me see.
No sense of personal space at all.
Should I roll another d20 as well?
Is it why is it? I don't understand why it's not doing advantage for you. Are you holding Alt?
I'm clicking it now.
Oh, see, I think I held it when I did the attacks and it worked fine. However,
Okay.
that does hit. He has 4 hit points left, so it doesn't matter if it's a crit or not. He's dead.
Cool. Then I run here.
Yep. Take your second attack.
And I'm gonna hold it.
Hold Alt.
I'm gonna click that.
There you go. Look at that. He takes a decent bit of damage. Takes 9 points of damage. And you can, as your bonus action, make another attack if you like, because you are frenzy raging.
I get 3 attacks.
Yeah.
What?
It has its downsides, but it has its positives. He takes 14 points of damage as you bring the axe down on him.
Cool.
Yes,
That is it for me.
no way he can parry his way out of that one. He's going to weigh up which of you he wants to hit. He wants to hit Aaron. He thinks he's got a better chance. Just going to swing his sword towards you. First one misses. Second one misses, and then he plunges that dagger towards your stomach and rolls a natural 1. So he is not doing well. Mr. Gilbert, it's your turn.
Ooh.
Not gonna do my
Reno
heal
Drug
this time.
House.
Fair enough. That hits.
Wait, is Shifty rolling attacks?
Oh, yeah, you do have your attacks on private.
Oh.
Still, they say.
Change it to public. Sorry, I did that when I stole Aaron's bullets.
Yeah.
When are you going to give my bullets back, by the way? I mean...
When you earn them.
When you're not putting your gun in my head.
Sorry.
He's got a point.
I was a bit annoyed.
That'd be my goal. I'm going to save my healing because they're both just the same sort of injured.
Yeah.
Kill it. Murder it.
Your turn, Aaron.
Exterminate it. It is a bug.
You're so
I will
creepy
step on it.
sometimes.
He gets what he deserves because that misses. That's what you get for being creepy. Damn it. That hit.
Sneak attack?
And you can roll sneak attack.
Let's go.
Well, that's 14 points of damage as you plunge a blade into his chest. But he shrugs it off. He's not feeling. He's all right. You know, he doesn't mind.
I will avenge him.
Well, Sean might.
I will. I go to attack this guy.
Yep. Look at that. Look at that advantage he's rolling with. Isn't it beautiful? He takes 13 points of damage.
Oh, dead. Alright, we'll go for round 2.
That'll hit. And he takes 8 points of damage and is killed.
He's dead. Right. I say after I've killed both of them, that's what you deserve. And then I just sort
Wait,
of...
are we out of combat?
Yeah, combat will then end.
And I walk over to Shifty and say, "Please, may I have my bullets back?"
You don't know I've taken them yet.
No, you don't know
Oh.
who's got them. You say you
Could I
haven't got
check
any
my
bullets.
Could I check my pockets to see where my bullets are, or if my
Yeah,
bullets?
make an investigation check for me. You can make it an advantage because you are checking yourself.
How do I roll things with advantage again?
Hold on.
And what
You're
is
on double one.
Investigation.
Oh,
You did roll a 1, to be fair. Yeah, you cannot find your bullets anywhere. They seem to be completely missing.
Oh, why are my bullets gone? Can I look? Can I loot these bodies to see what's on them?
See if they have
Yeah,
bullets.
make an investigation check for me.
On the bodies?
Yeah, to see what you find.
Okay.
How did that surprise you, Cormac? On the bodies?
Yeah, you do. You find they have scimitars and daggers each. So you pick those up. They also have each of them have wearing on the inside of their coats a small brass circle with a dagger on it. A little small brass circle with the symbol of a dagger across it.
Can I pick up that symbol and raise it up into the air? Does anybody recognize this?
I hope so.
That's the same one as Sean showed us earlier.
Yeah, it is exactly the same. Yeah.
Can I
Can I
just
kick
search
the
this?
body?
Can I
Yeah,
search
make
this area?
make an investigation check for me, Shifty.
You've always got to check area to secret passageways.
No secret passageways. A well-stoked fire that seemed to be heating the room. But nothing suspicious or hidden or anything like that.
I can only see this square circle, by the way. Is
This
it
what?
just a dark room?
Yes. Yeah. There is light from the centre of the room, but it does not light the entirety of the space.
Can I tell that this is a door?
Yeah, you could just about see in kind of the dim light that's there.
I've casted light.
Yeah, you can
That
see
door.
there's a door there. In that corner of the room. Just gonna remove that template because it's gonna confuse me otherwise. What are you casting light on? Because you've cast light on an object.
Door.
You're gonna cast light on the door. You have to touch the object to do it. So, but that is fine. You cast light on the door. It begins to glow.
Hey, big man. Next room.
Can I kick the body?
Sean, you do gain a point of exhaustion.
Hoping to
Yay!
get there while he was still raging.
Yeah, no. After 6 seconds, his rage stops. So.
Were there any of these two that killed him?
I think so.
Well, there's going to be some more in here. Let's pass this through and get the rest of them.
Wait.
Okay.
Can I kick the body?
Yes, you kick the body.
I say stupid creatures. They don't deserve to be here. And then I walk over here with them.
Cat, move out. Right. What are you guys up to then?
I am going to go insane.
Okay.
There's a door here.
I'm gonna go and say, my name's Cody.
Right, Cody, I've just made something that's really serious, and you make a joke about, oh, I'm fine.
Lost his rogue, bro.
I've lost my bro. He was my best friend.
Rest in pepperoni.
I'll pass him his
Even
bullets,
even
saying
if
Nice
don't
die.
point them at your friends. It's not nice.
even if
And I'll pass his
I
bullets
was
back.
never, even if I was never able to, well, bond with him that much, he was still one of the best friends I could ever ask for.
I've passed him and said I found these bullets on the body of the bandit. I passed him some bullets for his gun.
Thank you. Thank the. Wait, I checked the bodies.
Oh, I took the other one.
Make a
I did-
deception check for me, Gilbert.
Deception.
Deception. Yeah, you must have missed one. Cormac. You must have only checked one of them. Like, it's weird, Aaron. You could have sworn you checked them both, but you must have just missed one of their pockets.
Could I
These
roll
be a
a
gun.
insight?
You can roll
whatever?
insight if you like. Yeah, no, you must have just missed one.
Wait. Oh, I didn't realise he had that. I thought it
It's
rolled to
literally
13.
Literally
Jesus.
impossible for you to beat that.
Okay. I got really excited there. Oh,
Get revenge
okay.
for Brannon. Next door. Go on, Sean.
Okay. Hi ho.
Are you gonna load your gun
Hi-ho.
up first?
We're off to work to go. There's no people inside the room today.
Yeah, you burst into this room and it looks to be some kind of kitchen.
Hi ho.
There are
Hi
no
ho.
people inside.
Down the stairs we go.
But there is, yeah, a staircase here that seems to lead downwards.
Off to work
Have you
today.
loaded your gun before we go down here, Cormac?
Yeah. Can I reload my gun?
Yeah, absolutely. You now have a gun loaded with 2 shots.
Thank you.
Luckily, I had some bullets on you. Did you forget to buy them with your gun?
No, I did buy some.
Where are they then?
Oh no.
I'll go down the stairs last.
I'll go downstairs first.
I go downstairs middle. Brandon, go downstairs.
I'm
Brandon goes
everywhere at all
downstairs.
times.
Brennan's everywhere. Cool.
Brandon is Brandon, and Brandon is dead. Oh. Guess we're in another place now.
Brennan's ghost can exist here.
Brandon Ghost. Can I loot Brandon
Yeah,
Ghost?
you step down the staircase, and there's this weird kind of pungent smell that seems to be floating up this staircase. It leads down into like a basement area underneath the building. And as you step down, you can see this like lines of tables seem to be set up with cloths over them and different like weird looking like mushroom plant out on most of them. It seems to be some kind of like working product line, something. You're not entirely sure what. But you do also hear a noise coming from this doorway over here. What do you want to do?
Take them out.
Okay. What? What's happening?
For Brannon.
For Brandon!
There is a doorway on the other side of this room here that you can hear some kind of movement and discussion.
This door.
That's the one.
Can I try and listen to their conversation before we go in?
Do that. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, you can make a perception check for you. If you're trying to not be heard as you go over there, you'll need to make a stealth check.
Okay, I'll go on mine quickly because these guys are not very stealthy.
Cool. You make your way over there. Yeah, make a perception check for me. It's hard to make out any kind of words. You do hear them. They seem to be from the brief bits you can make out them. They're having some kind of discussion about stock or profits or something. It's hard to make out through the door and through the wall.
They're Brannon killers. Take them out, Sean.
You shout that.
No. I do sign language for that.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Boo.
Can I burst through the door?
You can certainly try.
Wait,
I'm going to stop you moving.
Before
Oh, I can't see.
It is a dark room on the other side of this. Um, as you kind of burst that door open, you kick it to kind of push it open, and it hits something on the other side, and you hear like a bit of a yell. And you can see as it swings open, stood on the other side, are two figures who seem to have been in some kind of stock count or something that they seem to be doing. One of them has a book in one hand and some kind of writing implement, a piece of charcoal or something that they're writing with. Both appear to be heavily armed, armored, and turn around and are not very happy with all of you. So I'm going to have to roll initiative.
We're not happy with them.
Exactly.
And this female figure is up first. She turns across to you and she drops the book and the charcoal behind her. And vanishes.
You kidding? I'm gonna kill something.
Vanished, hey.
What's everyone's passive perceptions? Erin and Gilbert, you notice. She appears the other side of you here.
Whose turn is it now?
It's still her turn. She is then going to throw a dagger. And throws it directly at your back, Gilbert.
Dare she?
I know.
Gilbert,
Rude, isn't it?
no.
Just need to edit it so I can actually use it at range, however,
Is
because
this
it's
the
currently set
assassin?
to not use range. I have attack use dexterity. Right, let's see if this works now. Dagger. Dagger. It does hit for 7 points. What are you cutting words? The attack or the
Yeah,
damage?
it said cutting words come on my screen so I can cast it.
Yep, you can do it on the attack or the damage.
Attack.
Okay, roll a d8 for me then.
It's gone down. It's gone up.
That is unfortunately not enough to reduce the attack so it doesn't hit. So you still take 7 points of piercing damage as this dagger sticks into your arm. You go to kind of call out to say something to stop it, but nothing is said. She then moves her full movement over in this direction. Get rid of that. How do I get rid of that template that's been drawn from Misty Step? I don't even know. Oh, that's why. I should have just clicked. Fair enough. I didn't realise it was automated. Look at that. I don't even know how Foundry works. Sean, it is your turn.
My turn. Wait. Yeah. Can I run back and
There's the bottom stairs this way.
Yeah, the bottom of the stairs is this here.
Oh,
You can move to there. That's fine.
like activate a normal rage.
Yeah, go for it.
You've still got my dice roll as well, by the way.
And try attack it.
Go for it. That hits. Nice. 15 points of damage. It
Will I
just
hit it again?
sinks into one of the legs. Yeah, you can attack again. That also hits. For another 8 points.
Oh, that's my turn.
Cool. It's this fella's turn. He charges out the room, and the first person in front of him is the halfling. So he is going to swing down. You see he's got this large flail that he's wielding, and he's going to swing it down towards you. Which hits You've used a reaction, so can't cutting words. It's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And then swings it back across again. Um, which is 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Shit.
That's his turn. It is your go.
What was dissonant whispers?
Ooh. Nice. He has to make a wisdom save, right? He fails. So he takes 3d6 psychic damage.
And he has to flee from me.
Yeah.
Neat. I've never seen that spell before.
Dissonant Whispers is really neat. And yeah, he moves full speed over to here.
He is scared of me for a while. I can't bonus action spell now, can I? Because I cast a spell, right?
No, unless it's a cantrip.
I will hide. I'll have a look in here. Is there anything else in here?
No, it just seems to be full of crates and barrels.
I'm gonna hide there.
Barrels?
I know. Is that everything for you, yeah?
Oh, actually, he ain't gonna attack me at all, is he?
He only has to move away from you on the turn you cast the spell. So he can now come back after that turn. Is that everything for you?
Yeah, I'm hidden.
Cool. Aaron, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move over to here, and I'm gonna take a shot at this thing with my gun.
Okie dokie.
Are you?
It's your first time shooting it, and it's loud. Like, there is a loud ringing noise in your ear after you fire it. And clearly you've not quite got your eye in with it yet, because it just shoots straight into the wall next to this person.
And I'll just climb on top of the table.
Yeah. Fair enough. It's this person's turn. They seeing themselves a little bit surrounded again. Oh, that's why that's not worked right. They are intelligent. They are going to cast Thunder Wave. Which is going to get Sean and Aaron. I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Oops.
Sean succeeds. Aaron, however, you fail. And take 13 points of thunder damage. Sean, you take 6 points of thunder damage as this ringing noise erupts around you. And she is going to attempt to move out of your melee range. Sean, which means you do get an attack of opportunity if you'd like it.
Oh, oops. Wait, so I just get a normal attack with no advantage, right?
Yeah, I believe Reckless is only on your turn. Let me check. Yeah, during this turn, yeah. It's that 22. Yeah, that hits. She takes 14 points of damage. But she does run away. She runs this direction. And that's the wrong person. That's action. Yeah, that's all she'll do. Which means it's your turn, Sean.
So, well, since I have so much more movement than her, I will run after it and attack it.
That misses. She just dodges out the way.
Go for it again then. Oops. Oh, I forgot to roll an extra.
You can roll an extra d20. Like, so what's that with your total extras, right? That's 11 plus 18, 19. She casts shield as a reaction.
Oh,
And the spell misses.
that's smatty.
Yeah, she brings up her hand, her offhand, and just this shimmering kind of shield appears in front of her, and your axe just sinks into it, but doesn't make any kind of connection on her. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay. It's this guy's turn. He uses his full movement to run over towards you, Sean. And it's just going to swing his flail, which hits you for 5 damage. And he swings it again, which also hits you for 4 damage. Mr. Gilbert, it's your turn.
Thinking the best thing to do. No, you're gonna use a scroll then. I was gonna use.
Just fireball him, it'll be fine. Sean's not
That's what I was
really
gonna
that bad.
do.
I'm sure you won't hit Sean, it'll be fine. That misses, unfortunately.
With my one.
But Sean, you regain 9 hit points.
Okay.
I've
Thank you.
done. Is that 5 or 10 movement?
That's 5 feet diagonal, yeah. So you have another 20. You have another 20 feet of movement. Ignore what it says on there for the 25. You have 20 feet. Yeah.
There.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Cool. Aaron, it's your turn.
You know what's going on, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna. Wait, hold on. This captain looking dude. Did they attack Sean?
They have attacked Sean, yes.
Yeah, I've attacked both of us. They nearly killed me.
Wait, what?
Mr.
He
Shifty
nearly
is
killed
looking,
you?
Mr. Shifty is looking very hurt. Unfortunately, that again, you shoot and it just the bullet from it just clings off of the side of his kind of shoulder plate. Doesn't seem to have any impact.
Wait. Oh no, I need to reload it, don't I?
You do now have to spend an action or an attack to reload it.
Hmm.
Which this turn you have neither.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Any bonus action?
I don't think I can do any, right?
That is for you to tell me.
Can I do Psychic Blade? I don't think I can.
You can only do your bonus action attack with that if you attacked with one as your action, which you have
Okay,
not.
then no.
Okay. At which point it is this creature's turn again. It was just going to try and stab down towards you with a long sword, Sean.
Oh, polite.
Yeah, it's nice like that. It does hit, deals 4 points of damage, and then takes a second swing. Which also hits for 6 damage. But that's its turn.
Eek.
Your go.
See you soon, guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thing is-
you can all go join Brad.
Can I
Charlie,
help,
what have you
guys?
done?
This is what happens when Charlie leaves us.
Oh, why hasn't it done it
I
again?
was going to say, you do have reckless attacks you could do. Although, to be fair, what's that? 7 plus 15? That misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
You have a second attack. That will hit. Roll a d20 just in case it's a natural 20. It is not. Cool. Yeah, it is, however. I have to kill it.
Yay.
So that's you bring the axe down and just cut into the stomach of this creature, this woman, and she just drops to the floor dead. Anything else for you?
No.
It is this captain's turn, who does not look best pleased that you've just killed one of his friends, and is going to take a swing a couple of times at you with his flail for 4 points of damage. And he seems pretty well trained with this thing, but the second swing you just bring your axe head up towards it, just block it with no real issue. He is then going to action surge and swing twice more. But you're ready for these swings at this point. The first one doesn't even make contact. The second one you nearly block out the way, but just graze across your shoulder and deals you 2 points of damage. And then it is Mr. Gilbert's turn.
Minor illusion. If I cast minor illusion, would that count as an action or a bonus action?
Minor illusion is an action.
Cool. I'm gonna do a minor illusion and make a mini Brannon and shout out, "Why did you kill Brannon?" Cast minor illusion right in front of Sean.
To be fair, minor illusion lets you make an object no larger than a 5-foot cube. I can't remember off the top of my head how tall Brannon was, but it may be a slightly shorter version of Brannon.
And I did say like a mini Brannon.
Yeah.
Maybe like his face.
And he seems confused by what's happening. Kind of looks at the image and gives you a bit of a confused tilt of the head. Doesn't seem to be too fussed.
Hopefully, it might cause like a distraction when he tries hitting as well, having this minor illusion straight in his face.
We'll see. Anything else?
No. I'm trying to do my frustration of poor Brannon.
Fair enough. Aaron, it is your turn.
My turn.
Correct.
Can I use? Oh, fine. Can I jump across the table and then slam my psychic blade into him?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Not with a roll like that, however. That missed.
How about with a roll like this?
Yeah, that one will do. You can roll.
Plus sneak attack.
A sneak attack.
Let's go.
Good roll on sneak attack as well for 18 points of damage as you bring that blade down towards its kind of shoulder and it just sinks in. And he seems to kind of recoil a little from the pain. Anything else for you? I think that's action, bonus action.
No.
Cool. Mr. Sean.
My turn.
Correct.
This guy is gonna die.
Hold alt. That, however, misses still, even with the advantage.
Hold.
I will remind you, you do have a bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Because that one also misses.
Can I use the bardic inspiration on that then?
You can roll a d8 for me.
Yeah.
That will be enough. He takes 19 points of damage. as you bring that axe down, and you swear for a second it was going to miss.
Dead.
You just hear those words of inspiration echo in the back of your head from Gilbert, and just slightly correct the course of the axe, just bring it crashing towards his shoulder. But it is not enough to kill him. He is still standing. He's looking pretty hurt, but he is still standing. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay, it's his turn. Um, hmm. Yeah, he's going to see which one of you he wants to fight with, I guess. He's happy fighting Sean. Let me roll a wisdom check for him to see if he's at all bothered by your illusion. He rolled a natural 19, so no. And he is just going to swing for Sean, I'm afraid. The first one misses. Second one also misses. Just. You are a lucky person. Which brings us round to Mr. Shifty's turn.
Well, let's continue with the whispering just the words of Brannon into his ears constantly.
Whispers, yeah, wisdom saving throw for him. He succeeds this time. So he takes 4 points. And doesn't have to move.
He's just hearing the words of Brannon into his ears now.
This is a very, very confused man. Because he does not seem to know what you're on about. Oh, sorry. Do you have any?
No, that's it.
Yeah. Your turn, Aaron.
Right. I'm gonna be like, right. You can't do this ever again. Not to Brannon. Nobody will attack Brannon. Why is it always the first
He
one?
backs up as you say that. He goes, "Who is Brannon?" And you miss with the first blade.
Why
Again,
do I
the
keep on
second one,
missing?
he steps slightly back out of the way of it, and it just swings ever so slightly too tightly towards you, and he doesn't get hit by it.
If only you had a
Maybe
gun.
Aaron's confused by my narration of Brandon's face.
Hold on, I'll be back in a second.
Oh, it's your turn.
Actually, I'll wait for my turn then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is your turn.
My turn.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
Brandon's turn. He comes back. Can't wait for when Brandon walks back in at the end of the session.
Wait, what?
What are you
That
on
hits.
about?
Told you I couldn't die, guys.
Didn't, to be fair.
No, never once said that.
Just somebody's
Sorry.
dad.
That also hits.
He dead yet?
He is not quite dead.
Look at where we are.
So it is his turn. He's going to continue attacking you, Sean,
Okay.
with advantage on his attacks. First one misses. Like you know what to expect now. But then he surprises you with the second one, and just brings round this flare that just cracks you in the side of the skull. And is a natural 20. And it hasn't rolled crit dice for some reason. 1 second. Okay, it's still very underwhelming. Is that a? You take 4 points of damage from a crit. Because barbarians are crazy. Mr. Gilbert, your turn. Now's the
Gilbert's-
moment.
Gilbert's
Me.
constantly going, Brannon into his ears.
You also say the into the ears bit.
He fails on his saving throw, takes the full 11 points of damage, and that is enough to kill him. So, if you have any special way you wish to do so.
Yeah, he's just going to bleed out for his ears, hearing the words of Brannon constantly, and this little image of Brannon in front of his face.
Whoa, whoa,
And
whoa, whoa, whoa. That's Gilbert's first kill.
That is Gilbert's first kill.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah,
I believe Gilbert's killed people with his sling before. Oh wait, no, actually, he's not killed them, right? He doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
just knocked him unconscious.
A line has been crossed.
that is kill because this guy holds his hand up to his ears and you can see blood pouring from this point. And he comes down to
He's
one knee
bleeding.
and just falls backwards off this table and cracks his head on the side of this table as he drops and just lays there lifeless on the floor.
He pulled a me. He cracked his head open on something.
It's good fun, that isn't it? I love doing that.
Died through
Can I loot the body?
You can loot the body if you want. You can make an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah, you find a flail, a spear that was attached to his back that he never used. You also find a pouch with 10 gold pieces,
I take the gold pieces.
and the same kind of token on him, showing his allegiance to the Perino family.
Can we loot this one as well?
Yeah, you don't find any money or anything on that one, just weapons and a badge again.
Any notes or anything?
You can make an investigation check.
Nice stamp on this person's
Find
bookings.
some
These
information
stupid
about why they killed
Perinos.
Brannon.
Very good.
You don't find any kind of note on that person at all. Nothing like that.
Well, I've just find nothing.
I'm waiting for the
Yeah.
butt.
Okay.
Is there no butt? Okay.
What about
there
the stuff they dropped over here before they went out?
Yes, you step into that room and there is a book open, kind of laying face down on the floor in there that you pick up. Seems to be some kind of ledger showing shipments and payments for substances. You're not entirely sure what. There's a lot of shorthand and a lot of acronyms and stuff, so you're not sure what it is specifically, but you assume it to be whatever is being made here.
Has it got names of places and stuff?
No, it has like it's got like codes almost that seem to be the names of places on there for deliveries.
Probably spend the evening trying to crack it before I sleep. Is there any oil?
Not around in this place. No, I don't know if you have any oil on you, but
Handles? Oh, I've
you
got
do
3
have
flasks
3
of
flasks
oil.
of oil on you.
Oh yeah, because I was going to do those the flaming rocks,
You're
wasn't
gonna
I?
do flaming rocks, yeah.
I'll give it a little search around, see if I find anything else, and I'm going to suggest we just burn the building down.
Fair enough.
And write down the words for Brannon on the building door.
Fair enough. I mean, it's easy
I will
enough.
check it's okay with the other 2 first.
I was gonna say it's easy enough with the stuff you have to start a fire in the basement of the place.
I will make sure Sean and Erin are fine with it before I do it, though.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Erin?
Yeah.
Cool. We got this ledger. If we can crack it, we might be able to find other buildings and take them all out. We'll burn the building down.
Let's go.
Can I just before we all do this? Can I just like just have a moment of silence for Brannon? Brannon, he was an amazing person. Don't know what I'm trying to go here, but yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, also, can I reload my pistol?
You can reload your pistol, yes.
Cool. And outside the door, I want to do a little piece for Brannon and do like a picture of his face.
Can I have a moment to remember the dead guy? Oh, can I reload my gun?
Just so you know why this happened to him,
Fair enough.
for Brannon.
Yeah, you are able to brand and torch the building that you have just stormed in and killed people in. Leave a nice theft, arson. Hope that I assume hope that it doesn't spread to the connected houses either side.
Hopefully not. We'll leave all little pins next to for Brandon's sign.
Fair enough. And what, you guys just wander back into the streets?
We'll go back to Sean's house, I reckon.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Stealthily go back, I reckon.
I'll get everyone to make a stealth check for me then.
Just because
Okay.
you don't want it coming back to your parents, Sean.
Uh, I'm great at stealth. And I don't want to get in a fight right now, so
Yeah.
considering my amount of hit points.
Yeah, you guys managed to pretty sneakily make your way across town back towards your parents' house, Sean. You return bloodied and bruised, all of you a bit worse for wear. Scritch is there with your parents and is just kind of sat with like a hot drink on one of the chairs, just seems to be completely blank faced, doesn't seem to be speaking at all. But your parents greet you and kind of ask what happened, where you've been, you know.
I will find a sheet and just get some paper and try and crack these codes.
Sure.
I'll be doing it for a
Uh,
few hours, so.
Wait, pardon what, sorry?
Your parents
Hello.
asked where you had been.
Oh, um, just looking around on the streets for a bit, chatting.
I mean, you've left a dead body here. What do you want us to do with it?
I don't know. He never really told us what he wanted us to do with it if he died.
I think he wanted to be built to like stuff to made into a statue.
Mm. We can try and make him to a statue.
Little stuffed animal.
Can I ask my parents if there are any people back at the hometown that made statues?
I mean, there's plenty of good stonemasons in the world that could make a
Okay.
statue.
I was meaning like actually of his corpse.
Turn his corpse into a statue.
Where's the
That
best
sounds
stonemason located?
great way to. They're not sure. They don't know stonemasons. It's not people they work with generally.
Anyone know any stonemasons?
Is it quite late now?
Oh god, yeah. It is about 9 o'clock.
9:44.
Um,
9:44 real time.
Did
Yeah,
Screech like take Brandon's corpse to the cathedral or anything, or did he just stay there with the corpse?
no, Scritch has been sat there essentially in shock.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we get a stonemason to turn it to someone.
Yeah. I think we just go to bed for now.
Yeah, let's just go to sleep.
Yeah, fair enough. You guys go to bed. All three of you can take a long rest.
Yay.
Rest?
41 hit points, Jesus.
Yeah, should have taken a lot of damage there.
Yep.
Yeah, you wake up, relatively early in the morning the next day. What do you want to do?
Brandon's still dead.
You go downstairs to where his body is. You can make a medicine check for me.
Is he still dead?
Yes.
I just sit there for a bit next to him.
Have I managed to get any information from this little ledger?
You can make a investigation check for me.
Where's gonna be our next target? Nowhere.
Yeah, you don't get anywhere with it last night. Cormac, if you wish to do that, you can do that now.
Yeah, can I try to?
Sure.
You can shoot us.
I will get you to make for me a
He's gonna shoot us.
wisdom saving throw.
This is where the campaign ends, when Aaron just kills everyone in their sleep.
Wait, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. What's going on?
That's not good.
You go to draw a blade to do it, and that voice creeps back in your head, and it's right. Why would you? Why would you do that? You don't need to do that. No, there's no need to do that at all. And you put the blade away.
You alright, Aaron? Or do we see what he's doing? Just
That
don't
depends. Are you
draw
doing
out
this in
a
front of
blade.
everyone? Or are you doing
Yes,
this by
I'm like sitting at a table. I'm like, I go sit at a table, like put my hand on the table, and then, well, yeah.
Go, are you trying to cut your finger off?
It's so I could do it
Oh.
for a free cost.
Calm down. I'll try and get this finger
Calm
off, and I'll try and
down.
dispel it again.
Calm down, calm
You're
down.
gonna do dispel magic again.
Yeah.
Make a charisma check.
I
You cut your own finger off. Okay.
All right. You again familiarly now reach out those tethers of arcane towards the ring on Aaron's finger, and they wrap round the dull iron band on it. And unlike last time, you see them flash this bright blue color, this bright arcane light, and the ring just snaps in half and drops and clatters onto the table. Aaron, make for me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh god, Aaron's gonna die.
You hear that voice in the back of your head. You were promised. You were bound. You should be aware of the connotations for breaking a binding oath. Someone like me. I'll be seeing you soon. That's it.
Making enemies everywhere now.
Aaron literally just curls up into a ball and just like starts rocking.
None of you guys hear that. Only Aaron hears that.
So I heal him and he's suddenly rocking. Can I just pat him on the head? Okay. And I whisper to Sean we might have to take the bullets off him again.
Why?
You seem a little unstable. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I know it's early, but could that be a good point to leave it?
If people don't have anything to do, then sure, but I'd like to at least get an idea of what people's plans are.
Mine would be to take the ledger to the inn to see if they can crack the codes.
Mine is to try and get, well, to not be in a like, unstable. I guess I don't know. Also, can I? Is there anything? Wait, I don't know what I'm going on about anymore.
It's been a long night, Cormac.
Is anything gonna happen to you now you've lost your ring?
Yeah, does anything? Can I try and cast my psychic blaze?
Yeah, they appear without issue.
Okay, good.
However, I am going to delete the Ring of Binding from your inventory because you no longer have it.
If I pick up the ring of binding, will those tendrils sort of things come out of me?
I mean,
You know how like if people try to touch it, they would get attacked.
the ring is broken in two. The ring is
Oh.
split down the middle.
Old Shifty finally broke it.
Could I investigate it, see if there was anything written on the inside?
Make an investigation check.
I will do that.
Nice. Yeah, no, it seems to be an entirely plain iron band. Bit of rusted iron at this point, but it is just there is no inscription, no gemstones, no nothing. Just a plain iron band.
Oh. Okay.
If it helps, Jake, I feel like we're declaring war against the Prino family.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So I'll be trying to take that ledger to my group to see if they can crack any codes to help us to
Yeah,
Murder.
find more places. I'm guessing.
you guys can make your way over there, towards the freezing vampire again.
Yeah.
It
Do
is,
that.
as always, open for you. You make your way in and are kind of leaning up at the bar, and you can speak to a different person this time, but a quick flash of that same thing they are
Yeah.
perfectly willing to discuss.
Yeah, we'll just go in the back room and I'll kind of tell them the story from last night of coming here and getting information and taking out the drug warehouse.
Yeah, and they are very interested to hear
And I'll show them the ledger.
what you say, and they give it a once over. It's not a code they're familiar with, but considering the people they have working for them, they are more than capable if you leave it with them to work on it.
Yep.
That's absolutely fine. She suggests maybe spend an hour or so in the bar. Wait around, have a drink. They've got some people in actually at the moment that can have a look at it. If you wait around,
Yep.
and they will get right back to you. And yeah, you can go grab drinks from the bar and kind of sit at a table, in the corner. I get everyone to make a perception check for me.
Fabulous from me. That was a fabulous group.
You two are a bit preoccupied, with thoughts rushing around your brain. Erin, you're a little bit more focused, and you notice a figure sat on one of the tables in the corner of the room.
Do they look suspicious?
Seems to be eyeing up your group a little bit.
I hand my pistol, like not unsheathing it, just like hand to it, sort of like, not obviously, but I look at them, and like I like kind of, well, not tell them by saying it, but like, you know, like that I'm like, I can see you.
Yeah. What you do? They seem to be wearing a cloak, that covers most of their features. You do see a brief like lock of like blonde hair and kind of palish skin, underneath the hood. He kind of looks up towards you. What do you want to do?
I'm just there staring at him like, whoa, I'm not like just full on staring, not breaking eye contact.
Yeah, 1 second. Is Mr. Sam there?
Hello.
I've sent you a message.
Oh, hang on. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. I assumed I was.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, do it. Please, please. Happening?
Sorry, I was reading the. I got a message from Jake, and I assumed I
Oh,
wasn't involved, and now I have choices to make about things.
yeah.
Yeah, Erin, you hear in back of your head a voice come through. Not
Yeah.
the voice you're expecting. A bit more of a delicate, kind of normal voice, and just says, "Love the blue hair, super fashionable. Why the long faces?"
Wait, can I not? Can I? Can I? I can't tell if they casted like message or whatever.
I don't believe you've ever had a message cast on you, so you wouldn't know.
Oh,
There is
what,
a voice in your head. What would you like to do?
would I be able to try and think of a response to see if they can hear it?
Sure, what do you think?
I think. Sorry, we're all a bit on edge at the moment. Stuff's been happening recently. Even I don't know if they can hear me. But yeah.
Yeah, the figure stands up when you think this. You can't
Mm.
tell whether it's because they've heard you or because they just have stood up. But they begin to walk over to the table. And as this figure does walk
No,
over to the
no,
table,
don't,
um,
don't.
Sam, would you like to describe who they see?
Um, yeah. So pull the hood back. There's a very young looking 19, 20, sort of upper
Oh
upper
wow.
teenage, upper teens, female, pale skin, long blonde hair, slightly curled. Um, and yeah, she'll walk over and she'll takes a seat at your table. Now you
I nod my
guys
head.
look like you've got a story to tell.
Ooh, okay. Um, can I explain that? Well, we were here because one of our well, the big one, the big guy, him. I point to Sean. He was looking for his parents, and well, uh, there was I don't know how I can explain it. They went out. They went out in the night, and well, one of them came back alive.
His parents?
No, no, no. We there was original. There's wait, is Script with us?
No,
No, he is not.
he's
Okay.
still depressed.
Yeah,
How many of us is there?
Free.
there's three of you.
What's happening? Can I look at the guy that I spoke to? Does he like give him like eyes to see is he one of us or is he one
He
of
doesn't.
us?
He doesn't seem to be paying too much attention to you at the moment. But you can take a moment to try and get his attention, kind of subtly, if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like. He doesn't give you any kind of look that you should be worried or anything.
Okay.
I say to I keep on explaining like, well, there was originally four of us, but well, five, but one of them's been not really. Yeah. But the big one, the Sean, his name is he went out with one of our other like well members, I guess. Um, Sean came back alive, but the other one was uh he was he was dead, and well, we've been trying to find
Figure out what
kill,
happened.
yeah, and find out and kill whoever did this and what happened.
Oh boy, a mystery.
At that point, I will stop Aaron from talking anymore.
Oh, okay.
Hey, no, it's cool. I've never solved a mystery before.
Wait, how old is this person? Like, did you say around like 19?
You'd think about 19, maybe 20 at a push.
Oh, right.
Hey, you don't need to keep it secret. It's fine. You've already told me the best part. You can't stop now.
I
Oh, that was
mean,
only last night, so you're kind of at the next part.
yeah, this is we.
Oh, it's fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
What would you? Anyways, what's your story then? Why have you came to this place? Why you? Well, who are you? Actually, that's the question.
Me? I'm just looking for adventure. I'm looking for fun. I wanna see things.
I mean, you're free to join us.
I would love to solve a mystery with you.
Then welcome to the team.
Where should we start?
Well, I
I
mean,
heard
That's
I
why we're
heard some
here.
talk this morning. There was a fire in one of the warehouses last night.
yeah, that
Could
was.
uh you're arsonists. That is so cool.
Well,
I kind of stop
we're
here
not
like blasting
arsonists.
random stuff out to strangers.
We're not really
Not work.
Danger,
arsonists.
danger.
I mean,
We're not arsonists,
if
but
you
we're.
if you need another, you know, a fire starter, and she clicks her fingers and just briefly
Oh.
like sets her thumb on fire for just a second and then just blows it out. I could start a fire.
What do you? Well, that could be pretty cool. That could be useful. I mean,
Oh man, names. The blue hair is so cool.
thank you,
And what's your name?
Aaron.
Oh, that is amazing. That is so cool. What about the big muscly guy? Let me guess. He's like the destroyer.
Well, I mean, he does destroy things. That is true. But his name is Sean. He's a gentle giant at
So
points.
he's one of those quiet ones that doesn't talk.
Well, if you get on his bad side, he will talk quite a lot.
Or if you're a door.
I don't want to get his bad side, but I can't wait to find someone that does. What about this little guy? This little suspicious looking guy.
That's
Shifty.
yeah.
Shifty. Your parents must have known what you were going to end up like. I love it. You guys are awesome. Uh,
Thank you.
I suppose. What was your what was your other friend called?
His name was Brannon. He was a true he was a true warrior. He was.
That's
True
cool. I
gent.
mean, no worries. I mean, don't need to know his name. Not gonna meet him probably.
Yeah, okay. Never mind then.
So, who
There
killed
is
him?
one
What
more of
should we
us.
do? What? Where?
There's
Invisible.
he's well no,
Oh,
he's kind of he's not taken the news of Brannon's death. Very good.
sensitive type.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
mean that's it. I mean, Brannon did kind of tell um him that his dad was dead, but they were quite good friends. But yeah. Um
So, whoa. He told him his dad was dead, but they're quite good friends.
yeah, but he was wrong. Brannon the person's dad was not dead. But they made up. And yeah.
maybe
They're
his
kind of like lovers.
maybe his dad killed him.
Well, I mean, I wasn't there, but you'd have to ask the big guy. Well, what truly happened because I wasn't there. It was only him and Brannon.
Big guy?
He was meant to be a bodyguard.
Sean, by the way.
Some bodyguard by the sound of it.
Well, I mean, he didn't really have much time to react. It was,
I don't know. You didn't actually tell us.
yeah.
Okay, Sean, if we're going to solve this,
Yeah.
silence. All on you. Who did it?
The guy in the cloak.
Ah, fuck, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it?
You know, we never asked if Sean
That's
killed
why
him.
we thought that. I mean, yeah, Sean could have killed him. We don't know.
Oh, dissent in the ranks.
What?
Did
What?
not
What?
kill him.
Do you kill your friend? I don't judge.
No.
I've never met the guy.
No.
Anyways, what's enough about us? What's your name?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm Ellie.
Hi, Ellie. What do you do then? Are you just like looking for adventure? Or
Yeah,
what?
I guess I want to be you.
Well,
We
I
can't
mean,
be him. He's him.
Not him. Not him specific. It's true that stereotype about the muscly ones, not the smartest.
eh,
Not literally, but I want to do what you guys do.
well, I mean,
I'm a musician. I play
it's a great,
music.
it's a big price. I mean, you can, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's quite. I didn't expect like this all thing to happen because well, Brannon was. But I mean, like, yeah.
Dead?
Well, yeah. Okay, Jesus Christ. I guess it's a big if it's not an easy thing. You can it's like if worse comes to worse, you could die by being an adventurer. As long as you're able to as long as you're willing for that well, there's that small chance that that could happen, then you'll be able to be like us and
Only shit adventurers die, right?
well, I mean, Brandon was far from
So you're
a
gonna die
shit
tomorrow then.
adventurer. Brandon was far from a shit adventurer.
So you're gonna die
Well,
then tomorrow.
I mean, not doing much more adventuring now. I don't want to disrespect. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
So are you gonna die tomorrow then?
Just stop, both of you. Okay? Jeez. Because, well, do you wanna be with us or not?
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get on.
And I think, considering time, that is probably where we leave it.
That was fun.
The loss of a friend and potentially the gain of a new one.
Oh, the rip folder.
Thank you.
Harsh.
Yeah,
We lost two friends for it.
Nag.
We lost
my
a friend and a ring.
newest invention. That is,
What's happened? What's happened? Huh?
I made a folder under player characters specifically for Brannon to sit in because he's dead. It's called the Rip folder.
So, by the way, we finished game now. Is he actually dead?
He's dead. He died.
So this is like
Mysterious
this is-
disease which infected many children at the time.
Yeah. That's what I read that. I was reading that like what after Brandon died.
Shortly
So
after his 5th birthday.
yeah, he died shortly
Yep.
after his
Oh,
fifth birthday.
spoilers.
Well, yeah, but we don't know this, obviously. But I mean, that's actually pretty cool. Well, not it's not cool that he died, but I mean, it's pretty cool that we've got this whole actual like proper, story for him.
Somebody wanted him dead.
Fair.
Was it Sam?
Yeah.
Oh,
It turns out playing a character who doesn't want to socialise with others or necessarily be involved with others' adventures was making it really hard to actually engage or do anything ever.
so Brandon planned his own death.
Well, I basically gave Jake permission to kill me at
Hello.
some point, and I mean, I've certainly tried to be as reckless as possible in combat.
How long ago was this? How long ago was this? Like, when did you tell him that he's fine with getting killed or whatever?
Well, he's had permission to be violent since about session 4.
Yeah.
And then I think as time went on, I got more and more explicit about you really can be violent if you want.
Right.
But you know, it's made a good story. You've got something to research.
I knew it would happen eventually, but I didn't know it would happen where.
Would be sad.
What exactly how.
Why did it have to be me that had to go with you, Sam?
Because I didn't. To be fair, I didn't know if that would be.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I was
Yeah.
terrified you were going to turn around and go, well, that's obviously a trap. I'm not going.
you give me too much
Shit.
credit.
That did not work out. But, you know, I mean, if Sean had done
Been
a better
funny.
job, he probably would have stayed alive. But...
Exactly.
Or if anyone had rushed you straight to the cathedral, you might have been okay. But
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Imagine going to a
reasons, that may not have
cathedral.
worked out.
yeah,
What's
it's
his
annoying
first
'cause
reaction to get revenge?
I had some ideas of what was going to go on with Brannon, and I don't think the chances of them happening at this point are very high. So
Oh.
I'm gonna go.
okay, I'm Jake.
Goodbye.
Nice to
I hope
meet
you don't sleep well tonight, Cody. You have to let me die.
I didn't let you die on purpose.
I mean, technically, you did let him die, so.
It's
Well, I
true.
couldn't help it.
Well,
I mean, you
didn't
could if you
do
just
anything,
tried harder.
so-
He could have if he just tried harder, you know?
Yeah, exactly. He just
He
knew
should have
better,
just,
didn't he?
yeah, he should have just leveled up.
Boom. Fire from the finger.
Boom,
Wait,
your
so
magic
I'm trying to figure out now, what class is this? Is this
Who?
Artificer?
Sorcerer.
Prestidigitation!
A
Oh my
lot
lord!
a lot of people, to be fair, can cast a lot of spells. So
Prestidigitation! My favourite spell of all time!
I mean, it
It's
is a very cool spell, but I can think of more exciting ones. Maybe I'll show
Did
you
you make
some.
that character up during the session, or did you have it made already?
I've had her made for like.
Is this one of the
genuinely-
characters you told me about?
Possibly. Like, she's been saved on D&D Beyond for like at least a couple of months. And I've always kept her leveled up wherever the party was at. And I did have one other backup character, but this one seems more fun. I'm sure Cody will feel that way.
Cody didn't seem
So-
too impressed.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we can like build, like people stuff like a bear or something. Have like a bear statue. We're gonna have one of Brannon's in Dawn's parents' house.
I thought Sam homebrewed a class. That would have been pretty cool.
He might have done. You never know.
Maybe he made that class that killed me. You know that one that killed me in what's it called? What was it? Firebender or whatever.
Maybe he's actually a skeleton and he's got minor illusion.
Yeah, he's actually a skeleton. He's got.
I love
disguised himself.
skeletons.
I'm sure we'll have lots of fun working out what her class and abilities are.
Oh God, tell me.
Absolutely not. That's part of the fun, right?
You're gonna be. Are you a chaotic evil?
You wait till she explodes at some point. It's gonna be great.
Because he was another
He's
character.
a murderer. Is
She's
he
gonna
a
be like, actually,
murderer?
you know what? I've had enough of this. No, she's not very fun.
It's gonna be like, Sam's gonna be like, oh, I don't really find this fun anymore, and then he's just gonna run into people. He's gonna run into a group of bandits, and he's gonna go,
It was
Thank
just
you.
very hard to play a
And then-
character who like doesn't want to engage. Like,
yeah, that's
it's-
fair.
Yeah, like every time it was like, "What do you guys want to do?" And it's like, well, technically nothing.
Brandon doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So in the end, he had to go.
His time has come.
Indeed.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't have to alter much. I had something along these lines planned pretty heavily anyway.
Oh wow, he's planning on killing you.
The
Wow.
plan wasn't to kill Brannon, but it was a possibility that Brannon would die because the exact same thing was going to happen, just at a slightly less ridiculously strong level. Of that Brannon was still going to get the note in his pocket, still going to get told to go meet up and get ambushed. But yeah, as soon as you said to me like, he needs to be out, I'm like, okay, cool. CR8 assassins all over the place. Let's go.
Wait,
I thought you were
CR8?
gonna kill
Thank
Sean
you.
as well.
Nah, they were only interested in killing Brannon.
That is true.
They were only interested in killing Brannon. He's pissed
Nobody's
someone
gonna
off,
find the assassin and take revenge.
and nobody knows why he's pissed someone off. Not even Brannon.
The reason that no, the person he pissed off is
The head of
Dawn.
Reno, right?
Yeah, who are these people then? I want to know.
We're investigating them. We are now ridding the city of the drug trade.
Or
Yeah.
becoming arsonists. One of the
Or
two.
coming up.
I mean, that they both would be fun. I'm fine with both of those.
Now I've got a direction.
And now I'm not cursed. Well, I don't have a cursed ring on.
That's good.
No, you've just potentially made enemies of the creature you were bound to.
That's fine.
To be fair,
Oh,
yeah,
have
a
we
lot
also
happened in
released
that
the hag
session.
at some point?
That was a lot of stuff. That was one hell of a session to miss, Charlie.
Yeah. To be fair.
Yeah,
Thought
death,
hag returned at
intro,
some point.
ring on, arson, rest of party almost dying.
And then Aaron having a
great
mental
moment
breakdown.
of bullets being stolen.
But I mean, also,
Uh,
you did have a mental